Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Drop Frames. It's 2 weeks in a row. What's going on? It's like a regular schedule or something. We've got opening night live going on here for GamesCom 2021. I think that show is about to start in 20 minutes with some pre-show or something. We've already got leaks out. Halo's launch date is apparently out there. Might see that today, but a bunch of other stuff going on. Before we get to all that, we got DansGaming joining us again. Dan, welcome back to the show.
Hi, guys. Good to be back.
We've also, I think, all played 12 minutes. So if you're all willing, we could spend 12 minutes on 12 minutes. Can we do it? Can you do it?
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Yeah. Can we repeat the first 6 minutes 100 times though?
I've already done that. And that,
Okay.
yeah, that was the only problem with the game that I had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's the repeat.
The only problem?
Yeah, I thought the game it started out fantastic, and then I had to hear the dialogue a lot, over and over, and a lot of over. But yeah, let's actually spend a little bit of time on 12 minutes. We'll start with that because we're not going to have much time to discuss anything else once this show gets going. I think it's about to last, or it's going to last about 90 minutes to 2 hours, with Keighley out there doing a bunch of announcements and interviews and all that. But 12 minutes. We all played it. We all finished it, right? We're all good. Is this going to be a spoiler cast? I think we kind of have to have a spoiler cast to talk about the game in general, right? Like,
yeah.
Okay. If you haven't
Especially
played
a couple parts of it.
Yeah. If you haven't played, circle back around to the stream here in about 15 minutes or so. And then we'll be done. But yeah, I think, did all of us enjoy it? Where we all
was 12 minutes on Game Pass or not?
Yes.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is on
Just
Game
sure.
Pass.
So like you can play it. Go play it. You should play it. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. I enjoyed the beginning, and then the more I heard the dialogue, it started to just get too much for me. And I lost interest pretty quickly. But I lost interest around spoilers. I lost interest once you basically get to the point of having to give the package to the cop. So it's pretty late in the game, right? To like have that reveal occur where you hand the baby thing. So you learn huge spoilers.
Yeah.
You learn the identity of Monster. Let's go there. I don't want to fully come out and say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like that timing was a little
pretty late. Yeah.
Yeah. And the reason that was the issue is because it was kind of like needle in the haystack. I felt like I was pixel hunting for dialogue at that point of like when you're supposed to actually interject and release that little story nugget. But everything up to that point was great. It was just that one was like the tipping point because I had to listen to it like 3 or 4 times, missing the correct interjection.
Right.
But
Yeah. There were definitely a couple parts like that were very frustrating. Like you would figure out what needs to happen, and then you would say like prepare for it, and you know you'd spend like 5 minutes getting all ready, and then it would happen, but not in the exact order the game is expecting it to. So then you'd have to redo the whole game. Like one that really stuck out to me is when the cop comes in and you finally have set it up properly so he will listen to you, and the only way he believes you is if he sees the picture.
Yes.
Showing that she wasn't there that night. So I finally figured this out, and then I spend like an entire cycle, we'll call it a cycle. I spent an entire cycle setting it up, and I was like, okay, let me go over to the fridge, pick up the picture, and I'll have the picture ready, so the second he wants it, I'll be like, here, look, take this, fiend. And then I get up to that point, and the cop goes, well, do you have any proof? Do you have any proof? And the girl just goes, yeah, it's on the fridge.
Yes.
And the cop walks over to the fridge and goes, I don't see any proof.
So
it's like I'm sitting there in the back of the picture. Over here. That's right.
Dude, same thing happened to me.
Sir,
I like bugged it out and rushed in front of him and like ran into him and like put it there. He's like, oh yeah, there's a photo there.
Oh my God, dude.
That was pretty good.
And also, I didn't catch the first time that all you had to do was give the girl a cup of water before she drank any water. So every single time to drug her, I thought I had to set the table and fill up the cups. And hey, baby, want to go eat dessert? And all this stuff. And then finally someone on my YouTube posted like, did he ever find out that you just need to give her water before she's thirsty? And I was like,
same thing. I thought you had to put it on the table next to her. You can just hand her the water and she'll just drink it. And like, I missed it 4 or 5 times and it's like, well, gotta restart it. If you just hand her the water.
I thought her eating made her thirsty.
Yeah.
You think that I would have caught up with the fact that every time I sat down to eat with her, she drank the water first and then started eating the cake, but no.
Yeah.
There's just so much trial and error things where if you don't try some things that don't make sense, like you would never know that would work.
Yes.
And it would be fine if there was ways to like, skip ahead like a little bit, like maybe start like right after they say hello or like after the cop arrives, but you had to go through the whole beginning again every time.
Yeah.
And that got a little grating after a while, but I really like the subtleties in the game and the little things like if you kill your girlfriend, the more you do it, the crazier he gets each time. And it's kind of the little things like that were awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I must not have done it enough, I guess.
It starts to give you contextual clues if you're not advancing anything. For instance, if you don't know if you like flip the light switch twice, like flip it on and then flip it off and the next one electrocutes you, the game will be like, we really got to get that light switch fixed. And then you're like, it's fucked. I already messed. And then you go do it like twice and then it shocks you, right? So it drops little hints like that throughout the game.
Dan, and what you just did right there, I had to wait until after the game was done. I completed it. I got a few of the different outcomes and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, we have some time. Let's look at achievements. It was like, I never even thought to water the plant. Like I did. I was like, what is this plant even for?
Wait, you can water the plant?
It's only for an achievement, nothing else. But yes, you can.
That's it. That's exactly it. It's only for an achievement. It does nothing to the story. But to the earlier point, as far as like drugging her was one of the first things I was able to do.
Yeah.
Because I play a lot of point and click adventure games, and if you're from that kind of mindset, you pick up anything that's not glued down. So I picked up the cup, I picked up the spoons, I picked up the dessert, the knife. Like I had my inventory full of shit before she even sat down. And when she sits down, she goes, "Did you take all the cups?" I'm like, "Oh, did you want a cup?" "Oh, well, let me get you some water, dear." "Oh, and maybe something else in there." It was like one of the first things I got done.
I think like the most fun with the game trying to like break it or just do absurd things.
Oh yeah.
It was a lot of fun just like constantly clicking on her and him just going, babe, 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 sir, sir. And then he just come over and punch.
Yep.
That was really funny to mess with.
You have no idea how long it took me to realize that you had to flip the light switch twice. I was trying to put water on the floor, water on the desk, water in the bath, trying to get his feet wet. I couldn't figure out you had to do it twice. It was like
that's where I started as well.
Yep.
It was a fun game. I thought the ending was a little bit weird because I don't know if it's the alternate ending, the main ending. It's the one where it like the time starts to go backwards. You walk into the empty house and then is that like the true ending? I ended up watching it, admittedly. I didn't actually do it myself because I was so frustrated. But I watched the ending, I guess.
The true ending is where when you're in with the father, where that part where you can make decisions and it affects the ending.
Yeah.
If you don't make a decision and you stare at the clock, you get the real ending.
Okay. Gotcha. I don't know if I can't recall if that was in the video that I watched or not.
I mean, yeah, like you could argue what is the true ending, like
but yeah, it's
there's
very
so many of them.
interpretational,
yeah. But like I got like 3 of them or 4 of them before I finally like let Chad. I was like, hey, all right, let's see if we can get like the rest of them.
Yeah.
And I think they helped me out with a couple of them. Like this is what you do, this is how you do it. There's a couple of things you have to do in like a specific order at a specific time, but that's just to get like the ancillary, the side endings and stuff like that, which are, don't get me wrong, they give you little nuggets of story that are very fun. I wouldn't say they're integral, but they're definitely like they're relating. It's not just a frivolous thing.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
2 of my absolute favorite things I did in the game that was hilarious to me was one, right before sitting down and having the dessert with your wife, you can drink the sleeping thing yourself beforehand. In the middle of a conversation, you just pass the hell out. And it's great.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. I was like, how do I was trying to drink it the whole time. And I didn't even think about sitting down for dessert because you drink your water at the dessert. I didn't even think about that. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
The other one was,
oh man, I wish I would have thought of that.
Right in the beginning, run to the bedroom, flip the light, flip it off, and then hide in the closet, and she'll go in there, turn the light, and die right away.
Oh, I killed her with that. Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah.
Did you guys do the do nothing?
What do you mean when you just sit down?
Yeah.
No, you just walk in the door and put down the controller.
Oh no. What
ends up everything you think of as a gamer.
Great.
Don't click. Yeah. It was amazing.
Great.
Huh. Okay.
It plays all the way through to an ending. Like you take the control. It's like remember the levels in Mario with the saws and stuff, and you just hold right, and you would just be like, don't, and you don't have to jump or nothing. It just played out automatically for you.
Yeah.
It was like that. You walk in, set down the controller, the whole day plays out. The whole 12 minutes plays out. He's like he goes to the couch. They have a conversation. You don't press a single thing. It is amazing. I was like, that is a cool thing they put in.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Yeah. My like the 2 silly things that I did was immediately open the door and then just sit down and have dinner. And the cop just like literally comes running in the room and just grabs your wife and then grabs you and throws you on the ground.
Yep.
And then, a dark version was having dinner with your wife and then just standing up and stabbing yourself. Those were both absurd.
By the way, I am so sorry. There are very few calls I would take during this show, but a fiber update is one of them. So
yeah, that
that's
sounds
a big
like
one.
That sounds like
nothing good, but it's chugging along.
Hey, you got it's progress. That's all that matters. Yeah. Anyways,
one of my favorite things. It didn't really have a reaction except from me and from chat. Was like I straight up murdered both of them.
Yep.
And then just sat down and had dessert.
Can I just say?
I thought I was like, this is gonna get an achievement. It has to. It didn't, but I was like, this is fucking funny.
Zeke, I just want to say one of the funniest clips I've seen from this was from you, actually, where I think you killed her, and then you were like, let me go finally unbox that clock. And then you walk into the other room and you take the present and open. You're like, that's not a clock. Oh.
Yeah.
I saw that as well. That was good.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Overall, though, I think the game is worth playing. If you're still watching this and you have not been outright, we haven't really talked too much about the story, I guess. It's worth checking out. It's a fun little 3 to 12-hour experience, depending on how you are.
Little disturbing. There's a little bit of drama going around the internet that this game should have some trigger warnings on it. Like there's definitely some stuff in this game that is a little disturbing.
Did it not have that at the beginning of the game?
I thought it did.
A general warning at the beginning.
Psychonauts did. This did not. That's why you might be thinking that. Yeah. I don't think it did, actually. Now that you've got me questioning my own memory on if it did or not, but yeah, there's some. I really wonder when Annapurna reached out to the 3 voice actors, being that they're like Hollywood celebrities, how they pitched them the story with like the twist and how they were just like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds like something I want to do.
So turns out you're that, girls.
Some of the lines Willem Dafoe has
Have you
to
seen
say
Star Wars?
Is incredible. It's just like, wow. Yeah. He's never said that before in his career.
Yeah. I had the issue, and I was tweeted about this last night because someone was rewatching Spider-Man 2. I had the issue that every time Willem Dafoe would talk to his daughter on the phone, he would go in like a Willem Dafoe voice. He would go like, honey. And it immediately made me think about Spider-Man 2, where he was like, I'm something of a scientist myself. So then I just kept making the connection that he was the Green Goblin in the entire film. And it made it a lot more enjoyable for me, or in the entire game. But then I heard that like honey line about 4,000 times, and I was a a little bit irate, to say the least.
Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention. This game, in my 8 years on Twitch, I finally decided to do something. And looking back, I'm really glad I did.
What was that?
I actually emote-only moded this pretty much entire game.
Did you play it day 2 or like where in the
zeitgeist? I played it day. I wanted to say, I don't know if I played it. Did I play it the first day, chat? I don't think I played it the first day.
No, you played. I remember you playing it a day afterwards.
Yeah. Probably smart.
Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Chat finds a way.
They do.
They were still giving me some hints, and I would be thinking out loud, and I would just see the chat flow with yays or nay. And at one point they kept on doing the present emote, like give it the present, like all of chat would.
Sure.
So creativity, it was there, and I was. But the thing is like, especially for channels like mine, that and I think Dan is a similar way too, where we generally encourage back seating. Like it's really tough sometimes in a game like this to be able to differentiate from people going, this is what you do, and this is me trying to suggest something that might help you, but I don't really know myself.
Right.
And one of those is like totally okay, and one of them isn't, and the only difference is the intention behind the monitor. So it becomes a lot more tumultuous. So I gotta say that, like, for puzzle games, oh yeah, the photo thing was also great. Like, look at the photo. But yeah, I have to say that not only did chat not mind it at the end, which I thought was really cool, but of many people were actually like, thank you for doing that, which was interesting. I was expecting a little bit more of people, a little bit more backlash from it, but yeah, it worked out pretty well.
I had the inverse, because I was one of the first people to stream it. So I'd be like, hey chat, what do I do? And everyone is like, I don't know. We don't have any answers. Like, we have.
Yeah, if I had done it day one, I think it would have been a little bit different. But the fact that I was behind the curve, I think, yeah.
Yeah. I saw Hassan Abi was also playing it last night. Put in the emote-only mode, and it was, I think, the same experience that you just described as well. So, what were you gonna say, Zeke?
I try to play a game spoiler free, and I try also not to be like, there's varying levels of how much you want to call out people who are doing spoilers and whatnot. But this particular game gave me many opportunities to get really actually technical with people. Like, well, that wasn't a spoiler. Like, let's go back and look at it. Okay. Now, you said this. Now, this I didn't know about. Maybe it's common sense to you to water a plant, but I didn't know you could water a plant. And you saying watering the plant actually told me about something that I didn't know about that I could discover for myself. So, Your Honor, spoiler.
It's like a mini escape. What is it? Excessive profanity trial.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
For real. Well, cool. I think we're all thumbs up on 12 minutes. I think we overall had a pretty good time.
Yeah, I never knew you went back to it, JP. I just heard Rage Quit and that was it. I didn't know you went.
Yeah. No, I Rage Quit and then just loaded up the ending. So it's like, I played this for 5 hours. I'm going to see how it ends. Because I was literally, the part where I Rage Quit was handing him the baby thing, which is like pretty much the end, right? Like, that's where you start to, that's what I think the next sequence is. You like walk into the room, and then the thing fades up, and it fades into the book or the library with the father. I think that was the very next scene.
But that's not actually the end.
Is it not? Isn't that one ending?
Yeah. If you got an achievement pop up, it's one ending.
The ending is when you see the credits, and there is a time when you go to the library and then go back.
Right. Well, you walk into the room, and there's nothing there. And then you go into the grate, and yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that, yes, you did see that, and then most importantly, the big spoiler. The spoiler. The big ending is when he lays down. And he's like, okay, now I want you to imagine, and then he does, like, you realize what the whole game actually was.
That I don't know if I saw. That might have been. Was that after credits?
Are you going to go back, or do you want?
No. I will not.
Okay, so anyway. Basically, one of the endings, and kind of like the big one, is that you go into that scene with the library, and the dad and the son start talking about like what they want to do, and the son's like, I want to forget. And just like the guy at the beginning of the game, why he didn't remember.
Right.
And then the dad gets down and basically starts to hypnotize him. And you start to realize that the entire game probably took place in the dude's mind as he was being deprogrammed. That's why the cop looked exactly and sounded exactly like the dad. Because those are all just characters that we're feeding in. So this isn't exactly said in the game, so there's a lot of room for interpretation. But the kind of the thing I think they're trying to impress on the player is that this is a total mind fluff. Like it didn't normally happen. There was lots of not normal things, which is the reason he kept repeating the day over and over, is he was like deprogramming himself.
Got it. Okay. I thought it was a little bit weird, and I saw Zeke actually play this portion where the dad was also Willem Dafoe, and I was like, could they get like a different voice actor? Like, this seems really weird. I thought
that's
the same
whole
exact thing.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
The premise is that he was substituting.
Yeah.
Which is, a big part of the whole mental stuff is they use substitution. So
the
dad was actually the cop, et cetera, et cetera. The cop never says like his direct relationship with the dad. So, there's all this like, all this very loose connective material.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
makes sense.
My question was then, if that is the case, like, who the fuck is Bumblebee then? And like, who the fuck does she represent?
Maybe it's just a Bumblebee.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny you say that. I really wonder if like everything in 12 minutes is supposed to have like a deep meaning or connection. Like, I wonder if they're supposed to represent like emotions or, effects of the hypnotism. Like, I certainly didn't look into it that deep, but I wouldn't be surprised if people could write like papers on what the connections are between like the mental deprogramming, the hypnotism, everything that is represented in the 3 rooms. I mean, hell, maybe the cake represents something, maybe the storm represents something. Like, there's all sorts of stuff that could be connected properly, potentially.
Yeah.
There's also just straight red herrings in the game. There's just red herrings. You can undo a grate, and you can put a candle in it, and it doesn't even have to be the grate with the watch in it. I did that first, and I was just like, what am I doing? I'm like putting stuff in the grate. I'm like, why are my keys in the grate? I don't know.
The bedroom? I did the bedroom grate first as well, and then put the light in. It was like, there's nothing here. Yeah. Or I guess there's one in the living room, right?
Mm-hmm. There's one in the living room, there's one in the bedroom, and then there's one in the bathroom. So
I honestly thought it was going to be like a situation where I was going to be gone, and my wife would wake up and she'd find the keys in the vent, or I'd leave a note or something. I don't know. Like, it was going to come into play later that I would need the keys or the thing, and in order to see what's in there, you have to have the light in there. And I was just like, that is so red herring, and it's so like, this is a point and click game. If you guys didn't know, this is not like what you think it is. This is a point and click adventure game because there's a lot of red flags. Red herrings is one of them. Repeating shit over and over again to find out, like, did I miss one little fucking line or statement or something? That is very much like point and click from way back, like a Sierra game. Like,
yeah.
So I was like, wait a minute, this is very familiar.
And stuff that has no meaning. I killed my wife, and then I flushed the knife down the toilet. I stabbed her, and then I flushed the knife.
Okay, all right.
Don't do that, please. but then it's like I remember sitting there going, I have to have been able to do that for a reason. Like, do I have to escape detection? Maybe there's a whole part of the game where I have to prove I didn't do it. Like, all this stuff. I was just like, and then at one point, the wife locks herself in the bathroom. And it's like, why? Okay, she locked herself in the bathroom. This has to be important. Like, why is she doing that? Can I put stuff in the bathroom for her? Like, all this stuff that in the end didn't mean anything, I don't think.
I was really sad that flushing things down the toilet never amounted to anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Until the one time where it does, where you flush the watch or whatever, right?
I just realized I'm sitting here yelling all this with headphones on in my house. I need to be careful. I wasn't talking about you, sweetie.
Well, Gamescom has got 4 minutes left, I guess.
Yeah. So that's a good time to wrap the 12-minute stuff up, though. But overall, I think if you're still watching and the spoilers you don't care about, you want to experience the game, definitely go check it out. I'll cut away here from the spoilers, start the intro again, click that off, and say, hey, if you're just now joining us after all the spoiler stuff, you should definitely check out 12 minutes. It's on Game Pass. It's worth it. So are a lot of games, by the way. Also, me and Zeke, I don't think we finished it. I don't know if Dan started as well. I think Co's going to be starting later this week. Psychonauts 2, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I think it's pretty good.
It's like so many people. Thank you, Xbox, once again, for giving me the early access to it. And if you are anywhere near a fan of the first one, this is just It's exactly what you want. It's an updated graphically version of a new story in the Psychonauts world, and it's beautifully done. And I can't find any fault with it. It's a gorgeous game, and it's fun, and it's weird and wacky and all that shit. So I'm excited to continue it.
I agree. I was not expecting to laugh as much as I was in the first like 30 minutes of that game. There's a lot of just like very dry, deadpan humor that was quite hilarious, and I'm expecting that that's going to continue over the course of what I think is like 20 hours. So.
Oh, and I got this question a lot. What if I didn't play the first one? Play the fucking first one. Do it. If I'm not mistaken, I think. I know it was on sale. Let me see. I think
it was $1 the other day. I think it's also on Game Pass.
It's not $1 anymore. It's not $1 anymore. It was $1 like a couple days ago. But I was telling people like when it was $1, like go play it. $1. It's well worth it at 10 right now. It's at $9.99.
Yeah.
It's well worth it at 10, but holy shit, what are you even thinking about not playing it at $1?
Yeah. It's also on Game Pass.
It's no longer on that sale. But the first one is on Game Pass?
Yep. Okay. So is the second one. So you can get both for Game Pass plus everything else.
If you can't be arsed to play the first one, they give you a nice 4-minute recap at the top of this game. So you don't really need to, but why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I agree. All right, Gamescom. We got about
real quick before we start. This was announced, and you may have already talked about this. JP, what just happened with your fiance?
Oh, I told Zeke that I wasn't going to bring this up unless you guys brought it up.
I'm bringing it up.
Okay, Ko's bringing it up. I don't know if I have anything to add on this, but yeah, finally Erin is able to talk about. She left Twitch 2 weeks. I feel time is weird because she left Twitch in my mind a very long time ago. But her like last official day was I think 2 weeks ago. And now she has just announced, as well as Riot Games has announced that she is I'm reading from the tweet here so I don't mess up the title. She is the first ever global head of player community at Riot Games. So kind of a big deal, at least in our household. So
yeah. I can't think of anyone else to do a better job at that. She is a badass at what she does.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm so proud of her.
I would agree as well. You shouldn't tell me this. You should tell her that.
And that's not only amazing, but of all the companies that have like a future that is a blazing sun bright with all the projects that Riot has in front of it, like that is absolutely incredible. Like huge congrats to her. That's just, it's mind blowing.
It was the type of deal where when it came across, I was just like, well, not going to, you kind of have to do this, right? It's kind of a big deal. So yeah, I think she's very excited. I'm very excited for her and excited to see what the future holds for all that stuff. Anyways, here's Gamescom. I think we're getting like straight up announcements during this.
Hanging out with you.
There's a little bit of a pre-show.
Talking to Geoff Keighley for a little while.
You guys will need to open it on your own, by the way, if you're not already watching it on Game Awards, the Game Awards.
Before we get started, is I realize that I'm giving off a casual.
So can you
appearance
talk a little bit about what we're going to see today?
But this pre-show
kind of a mix of a bunch of stuff.
Is stacked.
We've seen
once you see my face,
different announcements.
Absolutely, you can't check out.
We've seen some different games. Rather, they're going to be here. I think Lego Star Wars
trailers this year that we had for last year's
was one of them. That Halo date leaked. So they didn't announce that yesterday during Xbox's thing, so probably going to see that.
Politely, please, to shatter all expectations. This is
some other stuff that's not announced. I know will be here. We're getting into the world premieres right now.
World premiere.
Oh, this is KOF. This is fighting game. Let me go full screen.
Cough. King of Fighters. Cough.
Oh, by the way, are we supposed to be in special events?
Sure. I think that's what we're under.
I am not.
Barry.
Fan favorites return from the grave. Characters key to the unfolding events. And heroes from all the KOF sagas return for KOF 15! Ready? The classic 3-on-3 team battle system returns!
This voiceover is kind of hilarious.
New visuals and gameplay systems deliver a new level of speed and excitement. The most comprehensive battle system.
Chat, does this have rollback netcode?
The King of Fighters 15.
Is rollback netcode a type of netcode, or is it unique to Guilty Gear?
It's a type of netcode.
2022.
So who else uses rollback? That's Guilty Gear.
That's a
Few
good
games.
analysis.
There's
That's
one
the
coming
end-
out
that's the
called
end of it.
Melty
Like,
Blood.
I knew coming into this pre-show
Skullgirls does.
that it would be okay if I'm coming into
Yeah,
low-key
it's
vibes,
kind of a
'cause
thing of
that guy would set
controversy
the
within
tone.
the
He would bring
FGC
the
on like why other people don't use it.
15, you know? Just
Gotcha.
we need him opening night live. I can't hit that, you know?
This guy
If
looks
you're
like
just
the
joining us,
dude from
this
that
is the
70s
Gamescom
show.
Opening Night Live
Little bit.
2021
He does.
pre-show, where we're just getting
You mean
amped
Topher
with
Grace?
trailers leading up
I
to
think so,
the
yeah.
proper show.
He
The
does.
cruel joke has become
carries
that
himself
this
a little bit like
pre-show has
Topher.
become a proper show into itself.
It looks like he borrowed
Case in
his
point, we have
dad's
another world
glasses.
premiere trailer
as
right
a kid.
This is for a 3v3v3 tactical shooter called
Dad, your eyes are bad.
9 to 5.
I know, son. Why wear these big glasses?
Welcome to the first day of your exciting.
Whoa.
First day united.
Thought that was on me. I about had a fucking heart attack.
I know.
No, you have to type in cookie, you hapless techno weenie.
It's very spongy.
Yeah. Looks kind of like Siege inspired.
9 to 5.
Yeah.
Your new career starts soon.
All right, look, I don't want to waste anybody's time
9 to
here.
5 generally
I
means
don't
like a
this
normal
either.
job.
It's just apparently as part of international gaming event safety protocols, I now have to issue safety instructions for watching an online gaming event. This shouldn't take too long. Please keep a safe distance from your screen, somewhere between 13 and 18 centimeters. Is that a lot? If a world premiere trailer starts and it seems like it might be good, go ahead and buckle that seatbelt. What? Metaphorically. If you're watching a co-streamer
very
during
much
opening
Kyle
night
Bozeman
live
here.
and they're not
Or
talking
Bosman.
during the boring parts, politely remind your streamer to tell jokes and act mad. Yeah, honestly, if your streamer is not acting furious right now, they're not doing their job. Do not attempt a hot take on Death Stranding. Oh, that's a good safety tip, actually. I've seen a lot of people mess that up. If you are experiencing buffering, remain calm and tweet a swear word to your internet service provider.
Very true.
So that would be like,
Yeah, that was good.
That's just a good streaming tip.
Yeah. Yeah.
thank you for your attention. Now, you might actually have to buckle up for real. Not metaphorically. Because this next world premiere trailer is about to take you on an absolute thrill ride.
No.
World premiere.
DMCA. Gonna get
It's an
that
opening night
DM.
live bus. What the hell? Bus Simulator 21, sure.
You know, it might not be. Geoff Keighley's pretty keen on the DMCA stuff. This might just be.
I mean, if there's a Bandai Namco trailer in here, which I think they're one of the participating companies, we're probably going to get it claimed on YouTube.
Did they really just hype
Also-
up a bus simulator?
Yeah, sure.
I would play
Did they
this.
say
This
something
looks
about
great.
buckling your seatbelt?
They did. Yeah, that was the big.
They don't have
Wear a
seatbelts.
seatbelt on a bus. Yeah.
Opening night live.
You don't?
No,
That seems not very good for safety.
it's not.
Wow, that was like super like privileged. Like they don't have seatbelts on a bus.
I
Like,
live in Texas.
I've
we don't
never
have.
been on a bus.
Yeah,
Honestly, if
because
I
I
could,
live
I would
in
keep that trailer
Texas.
playing
That has
throughout this
nothing
entire
to do
pre-show.
with.
So wait a
privilege.
second.
It's like, that's
How
what-
do you unbuckle yourself
In
to
a
get to the
beautiful way,
bathroom in
that's
hot
like, that's
tub?
what this is we're all getting on this
I don't-
weird, huge ONO branded bus on our way to
Everyone
ONO,
in chat says
which I
they
should
do
say
have
is
seatbelts.
not
So
gonna be
who's
in a
the
stadium with
privileged?
fireworks going on.
Nope,
It
that
is
doesn't
going to
work.
be in a relatively small Los Angeles studio with Geoff Keighley inside. But like games wise, ONO.
Yeah, no bus I've ever been on in the States.
Studio small, games.
That's
Metro,
right.
school bus, like they don't have.
And even
seatbelts.
this pre-show, I still
Think I'm gonna put you on the
got
spot.
games left in this
12
pre-show.
p.m. Friday. You
Our
play an
next
Alien
world
Fire
premiere
Team with us?
trailer
Oh.
is from the Dark Pictures
Oh,
anthology,
Friday?
the
Yeah,
third
sure.
game in the Dark
All right.
Pictures
Cool.
anthology. Here
How
it
many
is.
players is it?
House of Ashes.
3. 3 per team. Yeah.
Perfect.
I was about to invite Dan. Love you, Dan. I'm sorry. If I would have known there was only 3, I would have invited you instead of Zeke.
Oh shit! I scored a drop.
What? We're giving away drops?
Scored a drop.
Stop pointing your guns at me.
What'd you get?
Drop your fucking weapon. Do it now. No, you lower yours first.
Oh, is this the next?
I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, it's that horror game they're releasing in October.
Yeah.
From the Until Dawn people.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Yeah, this trailer's been out there a lot. Or different variables of this trailer.
Oh, I got a Verdant Trapper skin for New World.
I like these. They're like B horror movies. Like, you know, they're not great, but they're fun to play through and fun to watch.
Oh yeah, the Until Dawn series is, man, some of my most laughed at. Like, or you know, I laughed the most during some of those.
I have played Until Dawn incorrectly every time I played it. And I'm going to play the next one properly.
What does that mean?
So the way that it works is that the characters die.
Yeah.
But the way that it works is you're supposed to play the characters like the characters are, not what you would do.
Oh.
And if you play the like if someone's a snarky asshole, you have to play them like a snarky asshole, not like a reformed nice person, you know? So like if a snarky asshole's in a situation where someone could die and they could save themselves, you have to let that person die, or like that person will die later. Like it's cool how they do it. So it's RP gameplay, yeah, exactly. You have to RP the character.
Sergeant K, you all right?
Drop your fucking weapon. Do it now. All right, everyone, take a fucking second. He's not hostile. I didn't come this far to die by a trigger happy American.
Well, he did.
So I'm guessing this has nothing to do with the previous games.
I think it does.
They're all in the same
Because I know
world.
they were all connected sort of before.
Well, they're like there's a narrator that tells each story.
There's that guy.
But they're not
creepy
like
guy right
directly
there, yeah.
connected. Yeah.
I like that trailer. I like throughout the entire thing that the monster is like a shadowy mystery, and then at the very end they're like, you can just buy this. It's in the Pazuzu edition. Turns out it's purple. Anyway, I was wondering if you might be interested in a cosmic horror action RPG. Because if you are, I got one of those. Our next world premiere trailer is for Dolmen.
World premiere.
An interdimensional
Is it
link
Kickstarter
begins
game?
Pretty cool.
at the mining station in Revion Prime. We need to contain the effects of this catastrophe before it's too late. We don't know if this was an attack, an accident, or a natural phenomenon. But we know what caused it.
Got a lava arm.
Looks fun.
Is that guy the dolmen, or do you play the dolmen?
Dolmen means something in another language. I don't remember what.
Oh.
Chad, help me
And
out.
now, a moment no one was waiting for. Kyle's top 10 reasons to look forward to GamesCom Opening Night Live 2021. Number 10,
Megalithic
getting
tomb
to hear the phrase
with a
world
large
premiere
flat
40
stone laid
times
on
in one
upright
night.
ones found
You would think
chiefly
it
in
would get
Britain and
old, but
France.
it doesn't. Number 9, a musical performance by
Wait.
Lindsey Sterling.
Is he
Number
doing
8,
a David
this year
Letterman
Geoff
bit?
Keighley gets to talk to
think he's
guests
trying.
live in person, except for me.
Oh,
Please
yeah,
look
I
forward to
think
my
Lindsey
Zoom call with
Sterling
Keighley
is
later
doing
on
a
in this
Tales of
pre-show.
Arise,
Number 7, witnessing the pinnacle
performance.
of futuristic giant TV set design. Number 6, Lego Star Wars:
that'll
The
either be
Skywalker
really
Saga.
cool or
This is
really
one of those
bad.
games that,
Well, that's
I mean,
what it is.
frankly,
In
was supposed to be
dolmen in
out by now.
Swedish is
and then it went
penis.
dark, and it's been cooking for a while, and that's what's
Nice.
exciting about it. Is like it's about to
That's
be
hard to remember.
brought back out of the oven. We might catch a real whiff of just like a delicious loaf of bread
Oh,
tonight.
that was
Number
what that guy
5,
was selling.
that sweet fraction of a second
Wondering.
of darkness after Geoff says, "Check this out," and you don't
Oh,
know
wait,
what's
maybe
coming
Chad
next,
has
and you're
misled
anxiously
me.
excited, but you're not sure what
No.
for. Number 4.
Apparently that's
the
not
reveal of
what
the
it
next
means in
Saints Row.
Swedish.
The last new Saints Row game came out 8
That's right.
years ago
Saints Row
on the
is supposed to.
PlayStation 3 and
I forgot
Xbox
about that. The
360.
remaster is supposed to be here. Remaster, something like that.
I wasn't even born then. Number 3, the games I was asked not to talk about. So
you're confusing the hell out of me right now.
If I was allowed, this list would be number 2. Most of my nights are kind of boring these days. This seems like something. And number 1, Death Stranding Director's Cut Extended Demo. This will, no matter what, be bonkers. I can guarantee you bonkers. I have no idea what they're going to show. It will be bonkers. The most interesting thing that happens during opening night live, whatever that happens,
that cat is so happy in the background
within that demo. It
doesn't
like
look.
such a certainty.
Was he kneading?
You know?
He's totally kneading.
Yeah, he's kneading.
Biscuits.
Everybody, I know that you're probably
He's
pretty
making
hopped
kitty
up
biscuits
right now for the main show. Please welcome Mucho. Mucho has decided to join us. Our next, we have another world premiere. We got plenty of pre-show left. Our next world premiere.
I love they didn't
trailer
make him
from
reshoot
Drinkbox,
this. They were just like,
who,
yeah, fuck it, we'll have a cat.
developed Guacamelee. They
That's
have
a
an
bonus.
announcement for a new mode.
I really hope
for
it starts
their
licking
next new
itself.
game. Here's Nobody Saves the World.
He's gone.
He knew we were looking at him.
This.
This looks cool.
Oh, it's the Guacamelee guys.
Okay, sure, why not?
Nega shoots rockets. That's great.
I dare say, for the casual player of games like this, like that, you can combine things and make, your character look weird or do weird shit. Like, that's like one of my favorite parts of like Isaac is like seeing like, oh, what does this and this make me look like or do or whatever.
Yeah.
The synergies are like the fun part of a lot of these games for me.
Sure.
Like, egg robot. Like, oh, that's cool. What is an egg robot?
That's why I like Breath of Fire 2 so much.
Before the main event begins, I did have the chance to
inserting
sit
that.
down in this exact spot I'm already sitting to speak to the host of Opening Night Live himself, Geoff Keighley. Hello, Geoff.
Hello, Kyle. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Geoff Keighley, you're the host of the Game Awards. You do Summer Game Fest. You do a lot of these kinds of things. What makes GamesCom Opening Night Live unique?
I always loved going to the event in Germany. The fact that it was, hundreds of thousands of gamers gathered together, which sounds like a different lifetime given the world we're in right now. But I love the sense of community and energy. Gamescom O&L, this will be our 3rd year that we've done the show, and it's been an awesome partnership with Gamescom. What's made it unique is that it's a fully fan audience that's watching both online and physically when we're able to do it there. Yeah, we wish we could be in Germany this year. We're not. We're doing it live from Los Angeles again.
I see that you're doing interviews with people live in person this year.
That's our hope. I think it's going to happen.
Wait, what do you mean that's... Oh, if everybody clears is what you're saying.
I think people don't necessarily realize how difficult it is to put on these shows in this time. We're honored that folks are willing to come out and be a part of the show. We did a little bit of that at Summer Game Fest, and we're going to do more of that here at Opening Night Live. Whereas last year, we literally did not have anyone on the stage but me, and everyone was on video. So yeah, this is a little bit of a combination hybrid approach to stuff. And we're really hoping to be able to do more in-person stuff in December.
I saw that you have a musical act booked for the show.
We do, yeah. We've got Lindsay Sterling, who's going to be performing something tied to Tales of Arise, which is coming out in September. So yeah, Lindsay's awesome. She performed back at our first Game Awards in 2014 in Las Vegas. So it's really exciting to be working with her again. She will be doing a little sort of
I wonder if they
song
filmed
based off her
the entire thing that we're about to see in LA.
That's cool. Yeah,
at
Geoff,
that same
I know
studio they
you
used
put a lot
last
of care
time.
into. It's not just trailers back to back. You make it a flow. You make this into a show.
Thank you. We do really try and think through, the ordering of things. It's a good blend of kind of everything. And it's not, to set expectations, this is not like wall to wall surprise announcements or anything like that. It really is like updating people on a lot of the big games coming out later this year. And Opening Night Live has never really been like that. We have to save some of that stuff for the Game Awards.
Geoff, have a great show. Have a great Opening Night Live.
Thanks, Kyle. That's it? Really? That's all we get?
Yeah, we don't get a lot.
What are you excited about for Opening Night Live? Like, I mean, you're such
My number one thing is Death Stranding. That you booked a Death Stranding demo.
Yeah, we're really excited about what we're doing. With Death Stranding, Mr. Kojima is always up to something, and we're honored to. It's going to be like an extended look at the director's cut.
Oh,
he's put together a very sort of lengthy, in-depth look at different segments of the game. And I have to say, like, the footage, I was pretty blown away by what people are about to see. I mean, it feels like almost an entirely new game. It looks incredible with the power of PS5. So yes, we're honored to have some stuff from Hideo in the show. I'm excited about what we're showing on like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. We've got an awesome announcement about that I think people will be really excited about. And just we've got like a Splitgate that's really cool, and we're gonna be in kind of season 0 for that, which is like an amazing success story of the past month. And there's even one game that I'm really excited about from a single guy in Poland.
I like that it keeps flashing to him, and he's just like,
which is an awesome, awesome sort of brawler game that was teased last year at Gamescom, and he's going to be showing kind of a new trailer of that game, which just like, I don't know, it's a little bloody and over the top, but it is like so kick-ass and cool that one individual developer can make a game on our stage. Even Valheim, we're doing a cool thing, revealing kind of some details on the next update on that game.
Oh,
and
nice.
I really like to be very eclectic in who's included in the show.
Yeah, they've been kind of radio silent for like 8 months now. Almost 9 months,
I've
right?
been informed.
They said they were going to be.
Oh, okay.
They said that they were going to slow down their roadmap
like
and
even a hint.
enjoy their success.
Got, Lego Star Wars, Skywalker Saga. That's probably the game I see most in my Twitter feed. People are like, want to hear more about that because last year that was the last time people heard about that game was at Opening Night Live. We've got an extended kind of demo playthrough of Call of Duty Vanguard, which looks really cool, and we'll be showcasing that as well. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and definitely a few games that we haven't said anything about that'll be showing up in a cool way that we're not promoting in advance. It's a big show, right? It's like 2 hours of stuff, so lots of games, but it's an honor to be able to do it. And I really hope next year we'll be back in Cologne with, a bunch of fans together and developers. But this is a nice proxy that we can all kind of gather digitally around the show and hopefully have a good time. And yeah, we'll see everyone live on stage shortly for Opening Night Live.
Thanks, Geoff. Break a leg.
Thanks, Kyle.
The big show, Gamescom Opening Night Live 2021, is now just minutes away. But you might be surprised to hear, I still got plenty of pre-show gas left in this tank. I've still got trailers. Our next world premiere trailer, by the way, I'm still thinking about that ONL bus. Our next trailer is for a rhythm combat game. Here is Soundfall.
I love how dry his humor is. It's great.
Yeah, he's been very funny for a while. Oh, I like the art style, animation. That's a little different than an opening art style was.
One of these things is not like the other.
Move over, Necro Dancer. Make room for Soundfall.
Okay, I am just about wrapped up here, but we do have one last trailer in this pre-show, and it's for a brand new game from Toby Gard, creator of Tomb Raider. One more world premiere.
Oh, dang.
World premiere.
You are whole again, your essence restored. The waking world will have no want for you.
That had a little bit of everything in
And
it.
with
Wow.
that final appeal for a wish list edition, I'm officially
back.
out of stuff for this pre-show. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching trailers for me with the last half hour or so. As you can see, Mucho's back. Mucho is ready for opening night live, which is, as you can see, seconds away. I hope you enjoy that show. I'm Kyle Bossman. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Kyle.
Hello, everyone around the world. I'm Geoff Keighley, and welcome to GamesCom Opening Night Live, a preview of this holiday's
Did the
biggest
stage
games
get bigger?
and a sneak preview of what lies beyond.
A little bit.
Over the next 2 hours,
Or
we're
they
going to
shrunk
announce
Keighley
new
down.
I think they
games.
shrunk
Show
Keighley
you the
down. That's
first
more
full
likely, yeah.
gameplay demo of Call of Duty Vanguard alongside star Laura Bailey. Get the first new look in a year at LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Get an update on Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5. And debut the story trailer for Far Cry 6. Plus, we're going to find out who's in that Super Monkey Ball and so much more we can't tell you about just yet. Plus, the multi-talented Lindsey Sterling will join us to perform one of the themes from Bandai Namco's upcoming Tales of Arise. Now, all told, more than 40 games will be showcased, from the biggest ones in the world to smaller independent titles, including one game made by a single developer. I love putting together these shows, and I hope more than anything, you walk away excited about the future of games, no matter where or how you play. Now, before we start, I just want to give a special hello to everyone in Germany, the home of Gamescom. We really hope to see you in person in 2022. But now it's time to get on with the show. And we're starting with the global announcement of a new game.
World premiere. Someone said something pretty poignant. I don't understand who prevented Kojima from making his vision the first time around if he needs a director's cut.
Yeah, there's some conversation around that last time as well.
And I got the dealer. Nina, they're heading your way. They're here.
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
Yeah, is this Saints Row?
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
That sounds a little Saints Row-y.
There's a lot.
Writing-wise.
Can we do this?
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight?
How about I won't this chili con carne? Hey guys, what you got in the? Oh, stolen Marshall MDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers. Nice. My buddies and I have been looking all over town for those. Have you been hoarding? See, we need them for our startup. It's a criminal empire kind of. Nice talking to you.
After him!
That was their plan?
Sure. Have you played the Saints Row games before? Okay.
Played the
If you make shit too complicated, things can go wrong.
Yeah.
You ever played Hitman? With that in mind, you can get some pretty quick times by just walking up to the person, killing them, and running away. I got video proof somewhere.
The third game was hilarious.
It was, yeah. One of the greatest title card sequences.
Is this Cypress Hill? Or is this Public Enemy? Okay.
I hope not. I hope you're wrong.
Yeah, sometimes Chuck D sounds a little bit, or they sound a little bit alike the way they push their words out.
Kevin!
Come on! Hey! Asshole!
get the fuck away from my friends.
Huh. That is... Oh no. Elden Ring is January. Never mind. That's 3 days after something that's on... Oh, that's after Destiny. 3 days after Destiny.
There you go, the next Saints Row. And joining me now is one of the stars of Saints Row, Bryce Charles. Bryce, welcome to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having me.
This is an exciting announcement. We just want to know, what can you tell us about the new Saints Row? We see you there behind us, right? Your character. Yes.
Well, before I get into all that, I have to say I am just so excited to be here, and I am incredibly proud and honored to be a part of this game and to work with the Volition team. And speaking of Volition, and getting back to your question, I can tell you that Volition took a really fresh approach to Saints Row this time around. I think it's evident by that awesome trailer that they went back to the drawing board and essentially created everything from scratch. We got new characters, new city, new gangs to take on, the whole deal. So I play the boss. That's the character that the player becomes. And the boss, along with their 3 friends, Nina, Kevin, and Eli, the whole group right there, they go on this wild ride to create their own criminal empire, to be self-made. That's their whole mantra, right? Basically, it's all about earning your own success.
You mentioned the city. We can see it behind us. Tell us a bit about this city. Where is it? What is it?
Well, Volition created this brand new, super vibrant, awesome fictional city called Santo Ileso. It's set in the American Southwest, and this city is just absolutely riddled with violence and crime, and you're thrown right in the thick of it, right off the bat, driving, shooting, fighting, you know, just hustling your way to the top, whichever way you choose. And it's really looking like Santo Ileso is the biggest and best Saints Row playground that they've ever created. It's really awesome.
I hope it has the same absurdity as the other Saints Row. That was kind of like the charm of it.
Yeah. The humor is what made those games.
Right. Well, we have 3 main gangs, and they already have a really strong hold over Santo Ileso. And one of them, Los Panteros, you actually saw in the trailer just then. And all of the gangs are incredibly dangerous, but that goes without saying, right? And they're really strong, and they're all really different from one another in interesting ways. They're all unique from one another. And the point is, which I think everyone can guess, you gotta fight them and defeat them all to reach your goals.
Well, we are excited to learn more about this game. I think I'm saying everything that everyone online is saying. It's like, but we want to see the game.
Yes.
Bryce, you got anything more for us?
Yes, I actually do. I've got another exclusive for y'all. You know, got to keep everybody hyped for this reboot. So I got a little taste of what the game actually looks like. So buckle up and get ready for another wild ride with Saints Row.
Amazing. Bryce Charles, thank you so much for joining us. Here it is, a little sneak preview of the gameplay of Saints Row.
Oh,
this is where all our dreams come true.
Okay, it looks pretty absurd. That was very quick.
And now it's time for another brand new game announcement.
World premiere.
First,
they weren't kidding. That was quick.
Humanity's greatest evil, and she lay in rest.
I wonder if this is that XCOM style game.
I wonder too, DansGaming.
And she lay in rest.
Oh, I don't know any of the leaks, so I'm guessing.
Wow. You're welcome, everybody. I didn't realize how much spam the chat it would bring.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know it was going to happen on everybody's channel. I thought it was just mine.
No, I think we went and turned it all on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cody, you're muted.
Oh, this looks badass.
What is this?
I don't know, Co. What could this be?
Oh.
Now our nightmares have come for us, and she must awaken.
Interesting song choice.
This is Metallica.
Yeah.
Lay?
Little interesting song choice there.
I was just talking about this the other day, about how just fucking cliche it is. Let's take an 80s or 90s tune that's like, you know, Nirvana, Metallica. Like, take a tune that has some like meaning to it, and then let's put like a different spin on it, like make it slower or something like that.
Yeah.
Put it in our trailer. I'm just like, I'm sick of it.
What variant are these guys? Why are they all gold?
I don't know what to tell you.
There's got to be a reason it's plural. Midnight Suns?
I think that's part of the
March.
group.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Hey, who ate the rest of
This
my
was-
ramen?
Oh, we're getting gameplay on the first. Okay.
There you go. The next
that their new
Marvel game
Avengers
has been
kind of thing?
revealed, and joining us
No.
now to tell us a bit more about Midnight Suns.
Let's listen
is
to this
Jake Sullivan
dev interview,
from
Co.
Firaxis. Hey, Jake, thank you so much for joining us here on O&L. Now, we saw a lot of characters in that trailer from Marvel, as well as some new faces. Who was that character being resurrected, and how does that tie into this game?
Thank you, Geoff, and we're very excited to finally be able to talk about this.
Oh.
That character that you saw resurrected is the Hunter. That's an entirely new superhero that we designed with Marvel to be fully customizable, so the player can put themselves into Midnight Suns and lead all those heroes you saw up against the ultimate evil in our universe, which is Lilith, the mother of demons.
I love you made a new superhero. Now, many fans are familiar with your work on the XCOM franchise, so I'm curious, everyone wants to know, what's the style of gameplay? What kind of game is this?
Midnight Suns is a tactics RPG, so you're not just fighting alongside all these legends of the Marvel Universe that we all know and love, but you're actually living alongside them. And the relationships that you form with those heroes, the heroes of your choice, are as important as the items and the abilities that you bring into combat. And we are really excited to show gameplay on September 1st, with the game coming out March 2022.
All right, I love we get to see more soon. Jake, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you, Geoff, for having us on Opening Night Live.
Hear more from
very
Jake.
weird
Check out IGN's post-show and the gameplay reveal on September 1st.
Was he at gunpoint?
Call of Duty
I felt like they had to
Vanguard was announced
re-record
for
that or
release on
something
November
there at
5th.
the end.
And
Yeah.
this weekend, the PlayStation Alpha will be live with the Champion Hill mode. But now it's time to get the first ever look at the campaign in action. And to do that, we are joined by Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer Games and Laura Bailey, one of the stars of the show and the winner last year of Best Performance at the Game Awards. Great to have you guys with us. We are so excited to get into the real gameplay. But first, Dave, you guys did Call of Duty World War II a couple years ago, 2017 at Sledgehammer. Now you're going back to WW2. How is Vanguard different than what you did before?
First of all, I gotta say it's awesome to be here. So thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.
And it's also like it's super, thrilling to be able to represent the team behind Vanguard. So Vanguard is a totally new take on World War II. World War II is known for huge, epic battles on big battlefields. And those happen not only in the Western Front, but also in the Eastern Front, in the Pacific, in North Africa. And in Vanguard, you're going to be able to go to all of those locations and play in all those locations. But for the team, something that resonated even more with us were the real stories of the real people who fought in World War II. So these are diverse people from all around the globe. And I don't know, there's something very inspiring about these true stories. Now, some of the most interesting people that we discovered in our research were
So one of my
those
chat
men and
goes,
women who were part
not
of the
big hype
original
battles,
Special
so
Forces
small
teams.
lame
And
battles?
So Call of Duty Vanguard is going to tell their story, tell the story of the birth of Special Forces.
Well,
It's crazy
well,
to me
Tiny
that-
little
we saw
meh
last
battles.
week the reveal that
Tiny
you're
little-
in this game, which is, I know it's been
It's
a
crazy to me
lifelong
there's
dream
an
of yours to be in
alpha
a
this
Call of Duty.
weekend for this game
Your
on
character
PlayStation.
ties into what Dave's talking about. Tell us about your character, Paulina Petrova.
Yes, I am thrilled to be in my first Call of Duty game. It's crazy because
This
there's
will be
not,
such a
a
flop.
lot of
Not only are you
female
wrong, this will
roles
probably
in
be
media
one of the
about
highest selling games of the
war
year.
for obvious reasons, and that's one of the
Because
things
it's
that
Call of
struck me
Duty.
about Paulina.
You slap
and when
that
I
name on it,
started
it'll
researching
sell.
for the role was how many women were actually in the Soviet army in World War II. There were tank operators and there were fighter pilots, and some of them, like Polina, were snipers.
Wait, when you do roles in
And
video
so
games, you're supposed to
it's
research
really cool
them?
to get to play a character that pays homage to someone like
Yeah, what type of
Ludmila
research did you do for a
Pavlichenko, who is
cult
and
leader?
was one of the
guy?
deadliest snipers of all time.
They just told me to draw from my own
You guys
experience.
take the reality.
What about
obviously,
drunken
put
old
Call of Duty,
swordsman from
spin
Celeste?
on
Like,
it.
come on now.
Let's
Did you
talk a
just
bit
drink
about
every night
what
and
you guys
fight
are
with your
going to
sword and
show
stuff?
today. I know, Treyarch's working on
Have
zombies.
Aragorn
You guys
come
are
over and
working on an
teach you
awesome
how to
campaign. We
use
saw
a little
some
sword
multiplayer
play.
this weekend, but now we're going to do kind of a full level playthrough
Aragorn?
of a bunch of stuff in the game. What are we about to see here?
Well,
That's
drinking
right.
buddy.
So as I
College.
mentioned earlier, the Vanguard campaign is telling the story of the birth of Special Forces. And that leads right into multiplayer. On day one, there's going to be 20 maps so that people can go in and play their favorite Special Forces operators, one of which is Polina Petrova.
There you go.
And so
For my
what we're
Cyberpunk
gonna
role,
show today,
I just
which
took
we're
all of
really
my
excited
asking
to
for
show,
money
this is
experience from Twitch
gameplay.
and
this was captured in engine,
channeled it.
and we're going to show Polina's story. Now, the Vanguard campaign starts with the team, Polina Petrova and her team, on their first Special Forces mission going into Berlin right at the end of the war in April of 1945. But this wasn't the start of the war for Polina. Polina started the war as a nurse on the Eastern Front. And so what we're going to see right now is Stalingrad. We're going to see Polina in Stalingrad and view her
nervous.
experience when Stalingrad was invaded by the Germans.
Laura, any setup here for what point in Paulina's life or character arc we're going to see?
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the game, you really see her as a total badass. You know, she's no nonsense. Nothing rattles her, and that's not an act. She's seen it all. She's looked the devil in the eye and said, "I'm coming for you." And in this level, you really get to see what makes her become that way. You know, she's bright and almost innocent in her outlook, and shit happens.
Okay. All right. Well, it's about to happen right here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We are now going to get this extended look at Call of Duty Vanguard. Enjoy.
Somebody who murders people is kind of bright and innocent in her outlook?
Sure.
Legit.
All the murderers I know, are.
Bright and innocent?
Yeah, of course.
World premiere. World premiere. Sorry, I'm sorry. When they said Call of Duty, I just like they got to do something really special right off the top for me to like pay attention. I apologize.
Hey, you're missing out if you don't play these single player games. The multiplayer,
You know,
take it or leave it, but single player stuff is very good.
Or the murdering.
Just there's so many things with Call of Duty in the name. I don't know which ones to play. Like
any of the recent 3 are all good.
Pre-murderer.
Just be careful about shooting babies. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, are we gonna stab?
I mean, you didn't see that clip of 12 minutes?
It's a very sharp knife for bread.
This is gonna be some innocent stabbing. Oh. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, he got the point.
Well done, sir.
Dan.
I think that kill was too edgy.
Whoa. She is quite the warrior for doing this for the first time.
I know, dude.
Just super soldier engage.
Casual murder.
Oh, so this is in World War II?
Yep.
I got nothing to say about that at all.
Legal thanksy. This week's.
No, I honestly, every time I see something World War II or whatever, it's just, I feel like Harrison Ford. Like, Nazis, I hate these guys.
That's your go-to is the...
That's it.
Indiana
That's
Jones,
what I'm
yeah.
going to say from now on. That's all I'm going to say. Hate these guys.
Kill the invaders.
Yeah, hot take, right? That's half the hot takes you see. Actually, more than half. Hot take, but Nazis, I hate them. It's not a hot take, dude. I don't know the meaning of that word or that phrase.
Jesus, girl.
Yeah, she. Oh, that was cool. You shot through the wall. That's awesome.
Did she though? Because there weren't any bullet holes on the other side.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe she didn't. Maybe that was just bad aiming. I thought the enemy reacted to the wall shot, but might have not been the case.
Now,
who needs an army? We just have one super nurse.
If you guys saw that just now, how she loaded that weapon, that is a clip. That's the difference.
Exactly.
Clip in a magazine.
Yeah. Good lord, she's dropping people.
I gotta admit, I really like the music.
They put money into this stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and the whole thing about this was this is her first time like doing this, or
I think so.
Something like that. Like,
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I mean, she seems very good at this.
Yeah.
If this is a nurse, I'm suddenly going to be really scared of the hospital.
If,
Now on.
if this is her first time like killing and stabbing people, like she was a Terminator and didn't know it. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Like, she's a T-1000 and didn't realize it.
Or she stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
That's right. God damn you, Dan.
It's very true.
I love you, dude.
I'm just trying to figure out where the innocent is in this character.
Nursing is my calling, killing is my passion. That's Mr. Whiskey Richards in my chat. That's a good one.
Sure, set those guys on fire. Rambo nurse. Exactly right, Tinko.
Ooh.
Oh, this is the... Yeah. This is the level without the filter.
Yeah.
And it got dark quick there. This is how people normally get to work.
Yep, every morning when all four of us go to stream, this is the sequence of events.
Mm-hmm.
A lot happened in an hour. That was a ton.
Uh-oh. I don't think this is going to go well.
I wanted the end of that last clip
geez.
to end with, like, you're not you when you're hungry.
Damn, that actually looks really good.
Oh, yeah.
Actually looks terrible, but you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah, the body's exploding and everything. That's not I mean, it looks good.
That's not good.
Yeah,
Bad.
it made the awful thing look great.
Yeah.
Visually.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Destruction of the buildings is really impressive.
You have carnage in the name. You're good to go. You know.
It's pronounced carnage.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
type
I'm
of
sorry.
piece.
I didn't realize you were French.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. I get that a lot.
No, he is imposter. I am Carneg. I am real Co. Look at my curly mustache. You know it's me. I'm real.
Trailer in. Nope. Maybe. Nope. That got worse.
I was not aware they had a lot of bottomless pits in Germany. That's interesting.
The way that those... I'm able to have a lot of suspension of disbelief, but the way those
it's
bricks...
Russia.
The way those bricks were laid out, like, that was kind of ridiculous.
Oh, no, guys, no, I'm sorry. It's Russia. The bottomless pits are all over the place in Russia. That's my bad.
All the sliding furniture is very, very well done. And the physics on that, it looks amazing.
Yeah. I think it's so interesting that Battlefield is going near future warfare and Call of Duty is now going old warfare, whereas last year they were flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Next
I'm so
up,
excited
a
for
surprise
2042.
for you guys.
I cannot wait.
Halo Infinite. I had a lot of fun a few
this
weeks
leaked
ago in the
earlier,
first
Geoff. You don't
multiplayer
have to
tech
announce
test,
this.
which was a huge success. And now let's enter the world of Halo Infinite's multiplayer.
Oh, we're not going to get a single player trailer?
That would leak.
World premiere.
No, the launch date finally got out there. Is that London?
Oh. I'm buying Fireteam Elite Aliens or whatever. Do I need the deluxe edition or not?
We have codes for it. Don't buy it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was about to do the same.
Yeah. I have codes for it, I guess I should say.
Why are you here?
To fight.
To win.
To be a Spartan.
They're in Slack. This is multiplayer? Oh, those are brutes. I thought that was weird.
What is a Spartan? A Spartan is a symbol. Hope.
I can't help
where there
myself.
is none.
Every time they say Spartan, I just think of Spartan Spirit. Old SNL sketch. Recurring sketch.
Oh, yeah. Classic.
We are hope.
Chief's just gonna be standing there looking bad. Yep. That's not Chief.
And together we are unstoppable.
Halo Infinite needs the perfect cheer.
Candidates, are you ready? Yes, ma'am. I can't hear you.
Dude has a huge hand. Dude, Spartans are gigantic.
Yeah,
they're giants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Spartans
Yeah.
are like superhumans, basically.
Yeah, correct.
Kind of interesting. In a less invasive way, they're basically the like Warhammer 40k Space Marines, where they like completely change their bodies and they're extended and stretched and more muscled and
Yep.
Yeah, Spartans are almost not
Halo
human.
Infinite. Hi, Joseph. How you doing? Jeff.
I've dubbed this
I mean, what,
guy.
Master Chief's like 9 feet
Yes,
or something?
Thank you so much for coming down all the way from Seattle. I know you guys are
I've dubbed this
working very
guy
hard on
the,
game, but you made
Todd
the trek
Howard
to
of
Opening Night
Halo.
Live, and it means a lot to us. What
Oh,
did
yeah.
we just see there?
So
That was the introduction to Halo Infinite multiplayer's first free-to-play season, where you'll meet Commander Aureylian, the leader of a whole new generation of Spartans.
It's
and
crazy to me that they're not talking about single player
Spartan
still.
journey that will continue from season to season.
Well, it looks great. Speaking of multiplayer, the tests, I was playing a couple weeks ago. Tons of fun. I know.
Did you play?
Yes,
That's
and the
great.
team had, I think, a
There's
lot of great
Ghost.
feedback from the fans. It's real, and I think everyone wants to know, how is development going on the game?
Yeah, well, like you said, we started flighting our multiplayer earlier this month. And I gotta say, it was great to see the positive reaction and all the energy that came out of the test. And I just want to thank everybody for jumping in and playing. At the same time, we're putting the finishing touches on our most wide open and adventure-filled Halo campaign ever.
Yes.
And today, I would like to announce that Halo Infinite's campaign and multiplayer will launch together on December 8th this year.
December 8th, it's real.
There
Coming
it is.
this holiday, just as you promised. Well, I know you and the team have been working so hard.
What they
to
are
land
leaving
this
out that
exciting
I thought he
was-
campaign
the other
and
days, there's no
multiplayer.
co-op
Will both be
at
coming
launch.
this year because it's kind of an
Oh,
important
really?
year. It's
They're waiting
20th
3 months to release
anniversary
co-op
of
because it's not
Xbox
ready.
and Halo, right?
That's right. It's a big year.
That is
and,
super
For
unfortunate.
this 20th anniversary,
Yeah.
we might have something a little special up
No,
our
yeah, and
sleeves.
Forge is also not in there
Okay,
for
well,
6 months, I think.
Shall we take a look?
Why don't we?
Let's do it.
Get ready.
Oh, we are gonna get some. Oh, god damn it! Are they making an elite?
It looks like it.
God damn it!
I mean, it's their flagship. They gotta, but
This controller isn't 8 feet tall. I'm gonna be pissed.
If it was a Duke,
It's built
I
for
would love
Spartan hands, so it's like this big.
they need a Master Chief VR helmet if they ever do VR.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun. Have they ever done a Halo
That's some
helmet?
Controller.
There was a cat helmet
definitely.
that came
Now,
with Halo.
Jeff, it wouldn't be an anniversary
Three?
celebration if we didn't do
What?
It was
one more thing.
memed to be a cat helmet because it wasn't a
Just
full
one.
size helmet, but it was a
Okay,
helmet for a cat.
Here's the last thing, I think.
People-
All right, Joe, thank
you
you
could
very
fit it
much.
on a
Take look
cat.
at this.
So I did hear you properly. Okay.
Yes, I did say cat helmet. Yeah, it was. I think it was Halo 3.
It's just like a shelf sitter, like you just put it on the shelf.
Can anyone hear me? Over.
Over under. Aureylian has a controller. If she does, I'm about to go steal it. I will probably buy that one way or the other. Wait, is this like the?
Get ready.
Is this the collector's edition announcement? What is this?
That looks like it's the statue, but
Oh, the 20th anniversary? Oh, it's the 20th anniversary Series X.
yep, that's it.
Oh wow, I'm getting hit with that music thing right now.
What do you mean?
If you have low latency mode in FFZ, it can make the music start warping.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that console looks pretty cool.
Here we go.
Okay, next up, it's time for another brand new game announcement. An unholy but adorable union between developer Massive Monster and Devolver Digital. This roguelike action-adventure is set in a super cute and undeniably dark world. Coming next year, here is the exclusive reveal of Cult of the Lamb.
Huh.
World premiere.
As a Devolver. Devolver. Wow, I just made up a word.
Devolver.
Devolver. That's their spin-off company.
Devolver.
That was a sequence of words,
What
though,
the
that I enjoyed.
This looks like a more cutesy Binding of Isaac.
You think this is Dan?
Binding of Isaac is already pretty cutesy.
Yeah. Look at that cute little frog.
Yeah, it's the Binding of Isaac.
Well done.
See,
Gotta give
to be
credit to
me.
Trouble
Come on,
Man
buddy.
in my chat for that one.
Oh wow, dude, it is Binding of Isaac.
It looks cool. Looks like there might be like a little
artist
cult builder, little city. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm so on board with this.
That's so cool. What a good mix of genres.
Yeah,
like
man.
evil Animal Crossing.
Well, this music is actually pretty great too, man.
Yeah, I was wondering if this is Danny B.
Okay, I am sold. I'm gonna go wishlist.
Yeah, that looks like a really cool mix of genres.
Yeah, dude, looks fantastic.
Devolver's
Oh,
on
is it
fire.
not
lately.
on-
They
Love
got
to
so
show
many
off
cool
games
games.
made by
Oh, yeah.
big teams on Opening Night Live, and also small teams, like one person. This next game was first previewed at GamesCom 2020, and now
not on
this
Steam.
single developer, a
not
30-year-old
on Steam?
father in Poland, is
Cult
back
of the
to
Lamb,
show us
right?
an update
Yeah.
on a really exciting game.
Funny enough,
that
if you
caught
put
my
Cult of the
eye
Lamb
for
in,
its
it takes you to
over-the-top
Binding of Isaac,
action.
Wrath of the Lamb.
It is coming next year to
You were saying it is
console,
on Steam?
PC, and Xbox
if you go to
Game Pass.
cultofthelamb.com,
I hope
you can
enjoy it.
wishlist
It's a little
it on
over the
Steam, it
top,
says.
but it looks so fun. This
It's weird if I.
is
Oh, there it
Midnight
is. There it is.
Fight
There it is.
Express.
That was weird. You show up at the top. Thank you.
So there's a one-man made game
Ooh.
with fucking killer music.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa, that looks cool.
I know Super Sea-Line.
Oh my.
I know it's made by one guy, so I'm not allowed to criticize it. I get it, okay? I learned my lesson.
Whoa.
Wait. Go back to the Dom with the pig head scene. Go back to that. That seems like my kind of game.
Dude, this game has no right looking this good being made by one person.
Yeah, that person needs to be nerfed.
Yeah,
we'll wait for
I'm
the
not-
patch notes, you know.
I'm not okay with this.
Yeah.
No. I bet it was made by 20 guys, and they're just saying that.
I wonder if he did the music too.
That would just be unfair completely. Oh, is this the Captain America scene? It is. A little bit more blood, but
Love the horse mask.
that looks really
Midnight
cool.
Fight Express. Another wish.
That's cool.
Back-to-back wish list, man.
I got my
yeah.
pizza. I got my manhole.
Yeah, it
That
feels a
must
little,
mean it's TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
Hotline Miami-ish
time.
with
Now,
all
earlier
the
this
animal
year,
masks.
this
Can
game
you just say,
captured
"I've got my
our
pizza
imaginations
and my
hearts with its
manhole"?
reveal.
Yeah, right
Bringing
there. He
those
pointed to the
righteous
manhole.
ninjas to pieces
having a
on
rough
the
night.
Nintendo Switch.
Kaylee
just heard it.
loves
That was-
manholes.
Today, we've got the reveal of a new playable character. That's right. Who
Didn't
is
this
set
source
for
code
action
leak
There's a
packed
clip
combat
right there.
against Foot Clan's devious soldiers, including the reveal of team attacks. Watch for that. And yes, the ability to revive a turtle via strategic use of pizza.
Naturally.
Be right back.
World premiere Cowabunga!
Yeah, wasn't there a leak or something for this game, chat? Like the entire source code or something? Or is that for something else?
I think the manhole leaked.
You gotta make sure to not have a leaky manhole.
I know. You gotta keep that lid on
man.
tight.
Dan, tweak
Wow,
your microphone a
holy
little bit
shit.
more. Still kind of gainy.
Okay. Oh, the auto adjust thing's on. I gotta turn that off.
Ah, that's what's happening.
That's what's happening. Yeah.
Got it. Oh, that was Simpsons Hidden Run. Okay, thank you, chat.
This is the old game, right? This is the new one. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that is. Oh.
I like their decision to put April in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some people missing, of course. Like some people are saying Casey Jones.
Casey Jones, right?
Like, yeah, there's a few people, I'm sure.
This year, I am happy to welcome Natasha Becker from
Mecha
Web
Turtle
Media as our co-host, who will be updating you on all things Gamescom, including the Gamescom Awards and what's in store for fans at Gamescom
There's
Digital.
awards for
Take
Gamescom?
it away, Natasha.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend aus Deutschland. Hello and greetings from Germany. I'm Natasha Becker and I'm super excited to be here hosting this show with you, Geoff.
That's a
Even
username
though
on
we
Twitter.
are thousands of miles apart. Yes, Gamescom is once again a digital event, but that does not mean we can't have just as much fun as we would IRL in Cologne. To bring Gamescom to you, we have put together an awesome online program with lots of live streams, announcements, interactive elements, giveaways, and more. For our German viewers, my colleagues and I will be live on YouTube and Twitch on Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central European Summertime, with loads of new and exciting stuff, interviews, gameplay demos, fun activities, games, trailers, and more. And for our entire international audience, there will be all of that, plus even more goodies and prizes to redeem on the Gamescom Now website. Just register on the Gamescom Now website and you can redeem all the free stuff, create your own schedule tailored to your interests, and participate in the Gamescom Epics quests that will unlock the vaults where we have hidden the really good prizes. The best thing about that? Both the Gamescom Now website and
That is
all
the
live
thinnest
streams
belt
for
I've ever
Gamescom
seen.
2021 are completely free. But for now,
Holy
let's
shit,
see
it
what
does have
else
a
we've
clasp.
got in store for you today.
I just thought okay.
I'm sorry. That was.
Can I Play That was founded
Demon
to answer
Slayer.
that very question for disabled players.
I wanted to
And
continue
now,
the joke and
thanks to
say
the
a
hard
character
work of
from
game
another anime,
developers
but
and
I
disabled
honestly
advocates,
couldn't do it
more
in
and more,
rapid
the answer to
succession.
that question is yes, you can. But
I
there's still work to be
don't.
done.
I only know Krillin and go.
coverage from reviews, features, news, but we don't just stop that.
Our workshops help studios expand their knowledge about accessibility and inclusivity in games and communities. Writers, community
Bathroom break for
managers,
me.
and user researchers learn best practices for every aspect of their work.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Wait, was the tagline
Up next,
turning an alpha into a
beloved
beta?
Sega
Is that what that
franchise
just said?
celebrates 20 years of monkey magic when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania launches on October 5th. As you've probably seen online, there are some great guest characters in the release, including Beat from Jet Set Radio, Sonic and Tails, and someone else who is set
I'm
to
trying to
join
like
the monkey game.
dig into what that message could mean.
Check
I'm
this
still
out.
on it. Yeah, I'm like, does that mean that it allows you to crunch more? Okay. I'm very confused.
It's really hard not to use those two terms without like having societal like. There, I what.
Turn alpha in every beta. Oh. Okay. Still garbage, yeah.
Kiryu is in this game?
Yeah. Yeah, he's inside one of the balls.
That sounds pretty Yakuza, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds pretty much exactly like how it should happen.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get spammed with that. This might be kind of fun co-op.
It
Or
looks
not
so
co-op, but
basic.
multiplayer. Oh, it's probably infinitely hard, dude.
Probably. No, I just mean like the graphics and everything and the arenas and.
Yeah.
Looks like it could have released on N64.
The speedruns for these games are nuts.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, Persona. Hey.
Let's roll out.
Little Mona action. The worst character. I said it. I said it. Who's worse? Tell me right now, Co. I'll wait. Kisuke? Is that what you said?
Just the fact that you had to think about it means I know. That's,
Okay.
Okay, next up, a game started by 2 Stanford University students.
Oh shit, what I missed?
Dorm. This summer, their first release,
there's a
Split
Persona,
Game,
Mona,
started setting
and Super Monkey
records
Ball.
with the open beta. More than 10 million downloads across PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
I still really
Blending
think
the
that
best
this
of
entire
arena
Splitgate
shooters
game was
with
just
the fun
two kids
of
in a dorm
Portals.
room. Just
Tonight, it's about to get even more
Portal and
interesting
guns?
with the reveal of Season 0, which is dropping right now.
You're probably not
New map,
far from the
Carmen
truth.
Station 3, the new infection mode, and so
And
much
one,
more.
I read a story
Check
that
it out.
the two
Splitgate.
the two co-creators of this were actually going to just like stop working on the game, and then it went into open beta and blew the fuck up, or it went free to play and it blew up, I think. And now they've had like 10 million people download and play.
Is it like really popular now?
Yes, I mean 10 million people have played it, but it's one of those things where it's like, does this still have players the second Halo comes out? I don't know.
So are there just portals in the game, or do you make your own portals?
You make them.
Make them.
You do? Okay.
See, like you see how there's like the blue and red.
Yeah, they're color
areas
coded,
all
right,
over
yeah.
the arena.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's not like everywhere. But
Okay.
Go.
Now,
This is
Go
this is my bandwidth. This is my bandwidth right now.
12-minute closet.
Let's see if I can adjust this.
I love how instead of going low quality, it just makes me smaller and smaller and smaller.
I think it's so it's trying to conform to the box that you're in. Also, our friend SkillUp, or at least someone we follow, Coast, said if this is Riders Republic, said this is very good.
I've been hearing a lot
I don't know if
about
this is
you.
Riders
Playing
Republic.
lots and lots of potential.
Maybe it's not Riders
I'm
Republic.
Suki, by the way.
Oh my god.
It's been years
Brownie
competing
for
at
that
the
last
highest
game.
level.
Brownie from
What
my
I
chat.
discovered is
Portal
there's so much more to the
combat!
Republic than meets the eye. It's about adventure,
Well, this is right.
exploration, and connecting with the outdoors on a
Wasn't
whole
this
new
the
level.
game that was like a bunch of other games in one? Is that?
Yeah, there's different like
This place
sports.
is called the
Yeah,
Riders
yeah,
Ridge.
yeah, yeah.
It's the heart and soul of the Republic.
Everyone
Team
that's
up
played
with
said it's
friends,
really
other
fun.
riders, and compete
Yes.
against each other.
A ton of people in my chat are in the closed beta that say it's fun. SkillUp said it was fun.
Yep.
How do we play
Up
this?
to you to prove
I
your
don't
worth
I
in
don't
the
think it's
Republic.
public yet.
Take on sponsored events
Or like
pit
NDA,
yourself against other
removed
riders
yet.
in the biggest, most competitive mass races. As the wins roll in, you'll attract bigger sponsors, better gear, and earn your spot among the best riders the Ridge community has to offer. I really like
Oh,
to
you
introduce
can't
you
play
to
it now
someone.
either
This is
way
Brett.
because
He's kind
closed
of a big
beta
deal.
ended today.
Bike,
Oh.
ski, wingsuit, legendary status in all three. He's always looking for riders who have the potential to become champions.
Okay, Sparky. If you can
I'm
show
totally
me
gonna
you've
check
got
this
what
out.
it
This could be
takes,
just a
then
really fun
I'm
game to
willing
just drop
give
in,
you
drop
a
out.
shot.
Do some cozy mountain biking.
It's now time for you to win more than gold.
Don't worry.
You can
We
win
got your
money.
back. Now go get him.
That helmet looks like it'd be terrible.
The duck helmet thing.
Yeah.
Am I dreaming, or did I just hear Jason Mantzoukas? Like he has a voice in this.
Who?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You'd know him if you saw him. He's been in tons of shit. Like he has bit parts in almost
The
everything. He
Riders
was in
Republic
the
beta started a
league
few days
for a
ago
while.
for
He
a
was like the
selection of
crazy
registered
guy.
players who challenge each
Ever
other
I
in
thought
this
you said
massive
Hank
multiplayer
Mardukas from
outdoor
I
sports
Love You
playground.
Man, which was
And we have
the
some
dad.
more
Oh,
news to
yeah.
share. I'm happy to announce that
Yeah, dude.
starting now
Okay.
until August 28th,
Oh.
the beta is open for
The day I
everyone
learned that's
for
that
So
guy's
we can
name.
play this
It's
now.
open
PC and
beta right now.
consoles.
They just announced
You're
that.
invited to join
Okay.
I'm gonna check this out. This looks
50-player
cool.
Can you
mass
stream
it?
races, compete in a variety of multiplayer
Says open
modes,
beta, so I would
Zero
assume.
in
Yeah.
open world world.
But I'd get rid of the fine print. You never know.
U.S. national parks.
But the music seemed kind of, I don't know. I'd probably disable that.
Did it auto adjust again, Dan?
And now
I got to figure out what's going on. I thought it fixed it.
Okay,
So did I.
Let's get to our first award.
I'm totally going to play this tonight, I
There are a
think.
lot of great games coming to Xbox in the next few months, and we have narrowed
Is that
it
on,
down to
Uplay?
three very strong contenders.
RightersRepublic.com
Which one
will
of
take
them
you to
will
it.
take
Okay.
the Gamescom
Oh,
Award
and
home
this site is
tonight?
dead.
The nominees for Best Microsoft Xbox Game are the action RPG Elden Ring by From Software.
Wait, this is an award? What?
Ubisoft's first-person shooter Far Cry 6, the long-awaited Halo Infinite from 343 Industries. And the winner for Best Microsoft Xbox Game 2021 is Halo Infinite. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Greg Stone, and I'm the lead producer for the campaign on Halo Infinite.
And I'm Damon Kahn, lead producer of multiplayer on Halo Infinite. And together, along with all 343, we want to thank you for naming Halo Infinite Best Xbox Game.
Since our start together 20 years ago, Halo has been
What is going on right now? Is this 6 months from now? Like, what is?
And we want to thank the fans.
I'm very
Some of you got a chance
confused
to play
at
the
how they
preview
think
recently.
this is
Just
going to
know
be
that there's more on the way.
perceived. Because what
Lastly,
the fuck?
thanks to the team. Without your tireless dedication, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you.
That's bizarre to me. And now here's an ad for Game Pass. You ask this question every year? They usually don't do this during like conferences or briefings or whatever though. They do? If you guys are referencing the Game Awards, then yeah, because it's the Game Awards. They do this every Gamescom. I think this is the first opening night live. So, no? It's not? Is time converged? I don't know anymore.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I have no idea.
It's the third? All right. Surprising.
The Ubisoft service is currently unavailable. Please try again later. Okay.
On what, the website or Uplay?
On Ubisoft. The Ubi Connect or whatever it is. The thing to download it in.
The fire never fades.
All the best doing gaming, man.
Oh god, here we go.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get the same one.
Do you want to be the alpha's beta? Drink Red Bull. What? Do I?
Be a dragon?
What's that game called? Riders something?
Riders Republic.
There it is.
I thought that was a mobile game. That's a Steam game. We still have an hour to go.
Okay. So the Ubisoft thing is down, but you can just download it on Epic.
Oh, weird. Okay.
We all know everyone loves Epic.
That's pretty epic.
And how do we do this show without you here? I don't even,
I feel like Dan's really earning his
it's like it's
keep
just
here.
a waste if it's not.
This microphone out just things drive me nuts. I don't know what's doing it.
Hello, folks. My name
Is
is
it
Eugene.
Windows?
I'm the CEO at Strikers Inc.
Our studio has been
I'm
founded to change
trying
the
every
world through
program, and
simulation
when I
games.
can't find the setting,
I'd like to introduce you to
I just see it go.
UFL, the global online football league that will be available for free on all major console platforms. The key to success in UFL is your skill on and off the pitch. That's what we call fair to play gaming. Can't wait to share more, so stay tuned and have a fantastic Gamescom experience.
It has been a full year since we've had an update on Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. The first time you get to play
This game
all
got
9
delayed
films in
or something,
one
right,
game.
Chet?
And looks like everyone's come out tonight. Jar Jar, 3PO, everybody. All right, that changes today, though, with a brand new look at
Those
the
are the
game.
two
We're
you
so
mentioned,
excited to
Geoff.
show this
Come
to
on,
you.
bud.
Check it out.
World premiere.
The last trailer was pretty funny for this.
Promise me you will train the boy. Yes, master.
That looks real stupid.
I was once a Jedi Knight. The same as your father.
How did my father die?
Ready are you? What know you of ready? The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning. And I will not be the last Jedi.
Now this is 100% going to be like DMCA-able.
Reach out.
I've never played a Lego game.
I've always heard very good things.
But very fun.
Yeah. This one seems like it has to be very long. I mean, they have to put 9 movies into it.
The boy has no patience. He is not ready.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
For the past 2 years, Next Studios in Shanghai have been bringing to life their vision for a new style of shooter experience on PC, a game called Synced Off Planet. It's a new kind of companion shooter where teamwork and tactics are important, but so are the enemy nanos you can weaponize and have fight on your side. Tomorrow, I'll be hosting a special Gamescom showcase with lots of in-depth info on Synced Off Planet.
Well, I haven't heard anything about this
Here's the re-revealed trailer for Synced Off Planet.
Re-revealed?
World premiere.
The Morpheus chip. A revolutionary implant that bridged biological and digital. Soon they found a way to rearrange matter, but it went wrong. We were surrounded by nanos, and they turned on us. Billions of lives lost, the world we knew, over. But we found a way to sync with nanos. To control them. Now the remaining survivors are fighting back. Those of us left are trying to get on shuttles headed for the only safe place. Off-planet. And the tech that almost destroyed us might just save us.
Now we fight them in underground
Next up,
boxing
another
rings.
fun surprise
Real
for you
Steel
guys,
2.
The Outlast
Ooh.
Trials. In this horror survival game, you play a part of the Murkoff Corporation. You're a test subject in a controlled training facility in the middle of the Cold War era. Red Barrels up in my home country of Canada has been hard at work on this game where you can face the trials solo or with up to 3 others in multiplayer. And tonight, I am so honored to world premiere the brand new trailer for this game launching in 2022.
World premiere.
I'm really excited for this game.
I want you to know that you are safe. I'm your friend.
This is like the same, like from the other, like the Outlast 1 and 2 game. Like, yeah. Just making sure.
You presented yourself as able-bodied and eager to make improvements. Wicked sire. But your behavior. Don't fight the process. I'll learn you. We're all working to unlock your potential. You can't hide from me. Your new self. A better self. A productive member of society. Thank you for volunteering for the therapy. We are all going to get better together.
Outlast slash Manhunt.
Yeah, a little bit.
Next up,
All
something
right,
a
I'm
little
back. Didn't
lighter.
miss
We're
anything.
going to head into the creature collecting open world of Dokkaevi from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. This unique, vibrant world looks absolutely beautiful. And what you're about to see is actual gameplay footage from this action-adventure experience where you befriend these adorable beings that gain strength from people's dreams.
World premiere.
I think I came back too soon. There's no way this is actual gameplay.
What?
Who's
even
the target audience
is this?
I was gonna say this game looks like something that like Rowan would like.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right, guys. Video games have gone too far.
I'm not mad at the music, man.
Got you.
I dig the music, dude.
What in the hell is this?
I am not usually left speechless at a trailer. I have no fucking idea what this is.
This doesn't sound like most of the K-pop I've been exposed to, so I didn't know if this was where K-pop is now.
Kind of. Maybe.
Is that Korean? What language is this? I'm terrible at identifying. Is that Korean?
Maybe.
It is, I think.
Someone in my chat says, that's Canadian.
No, that's not English. I think they're saying English words in there, but I don't think they're...
You're confusing K-pop with A-pop. Canadian. Get it?
I will admit, some of these graphics look ridiculously cool. Like
that?
It's like a Mario Party?
Oh, we're getting dubsteppy now. I just don't know what we're looking at. Like what? Is this like a
an MMORPG that's open world?
It's
GTA
K-pop
for kids.
GTA.
Yeah. I feel like this is
I like
a
GTA for
VTuber
kids.
or something.
Wait, do we all have to become VTubers now?
I think so.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, so it's more like Monster Hunter. Okay.
Is it? Look, that guy's just getting hype.
And this fucking trailer does not quit. It's still going. I mean, they paid a shitload for this spot, I'm guessing.
The graphics are oddly nice. Oh, dude, the graphics look great. Like
That one looks so
visually
fun.
pretty great.
Back at Summer Game Fest, Jeff Goldblum joined me to reveal Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now it's time to find out about the release date and get a first look at the gameplay of this simulation that lets you take charge of one of the greatest theme parks of all time.
Someone in my chat says it's a family-friendly MMORPG by the developers of Black Desert.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Oh. The first one of this game, like the original Jurassic, it was like pretty good, but it was really shallow. I wonder if they're gonna make it deeper.
I have an odd memory of this game because it was buggy and the fences didn't work. And then I got hosted by Shroud and I ended my stream. That's all I remember about this game.
So wait a minute, hold on. So you're saying you playing the game was like the first Jurassic Park? It was buggy, the fences didn't work, like...
This game was beautiful, but it just wasn't enough to do, like, long term.
I left out the important bit. I got hosted by Shroud, and then I said, this host sucks, where's the ninja host? And then I ended my stream, so...
Oh, man! Wow, that is a hell of a mic drop, dude. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
This fan base wasn't super into that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jurassic World.
Dan, what's the best like park simulator right now on the market? You play a lot of those.
Probably Planet Coaster is still really good.
Yeah.
It's one of the best ones. If you like zoo games, the Planet Zoo is pretty good.
For its incredible villains. And with Far Cry 6, the team at Ubisoft has perhaps found Hollywood's greatest
like the two
villain,
best ones.
From Breaking Bad to The Mandalorian. Emmy-nominated actor Giancarlo Esposito leads a talented cast as a dictator,
isn't Planet Zoo
Anton
on
Castillo.
Game Pass?
Anton is willing to sacrifice his own people to turn his country into a paradise for his son to inherit. As Danny Rojas, you will join the guerrillas who oppose him in their fight across the island nation of Yara. If you like a deep story with compelling characters, Far Cry 6 should be at the top of your list.
That's going to be a fun playthrough as a Ted Lasso fan.
Let's take a closer look with the world premiere story trailer for Far Cry 6 coming this October.
That guy is such a good actor.
Geoff?
I'm afraid I only have a few minutes.
Let's get right to it.
He's great. He's going to get an Oscar, I'm sure.
Yara Vision was hijacked by rebels.
Oh, don't shoot!
They called for the liberation of so-called outcasts from Viviro labor camps. Is Viviro produced with slave labor?
Viviro saves millions of lives. Do you think that those lives care where it comes from?
You were imprisoned at the age of 13, the same age as Diego. You spend a lot of time with your father.
He is a great teacher. A lion finds calm before the kill. Fire me!
Jesus.
I understand you were forced to endure 15 years of hard labor, pruning tobacco. I hear you still have the blade.
When Yara becomes paradise, my methods, no one will care.
You are the only survivor? I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death.
Dude, that guy plays such a good bad guy. Oh man.
All of you. A revolution
He's probably going to be the reason I actually play this Far Cry, to be honest.
Welcome to Libertad.
Little did we know he was a real-life villain.
I have a vision.
The twist!
Paradise. A cure. Viviro, the most effective treatment for cancer the world has ever seen. Grown within our precious tobacco. But our paradise comes at a cost. This our enemies will never understand.
Out. Now.
Your safety zone.
Yeah, not political, by the way.
You want me to kill Anton Castillo?
They came out and
Kill
said
a
that the
dictator
game's
who has raped our
political,
land
right?
and turned our people
Not
into
making
slaves?
that up.
Thinking about
They
it.
finally committed to it.
What about you?
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend.
I think so.
They're like, all right, we can't fool you anymore.
I am not fearless.
We tried.
I will be fearless.
There are lions and there are lambs. Rule or be ruled. You are a lion. And we eat the fucking lambs.
I cannot wait to play that game and see Giancarlo in it. All right, now it's time to catch up on Blood Hunt. We showed you this free-to-play battle royale game from Shark Mob back at Summer Game Fest, and it just keeps looking better.
Right?
Pending on which clan allegiance you go for, when
it wasn't very good,
vampire,
right?
Your play style can dramatically change.
It was not very good. No,
range of ways
Okay.
to survive
it was
the night.
like
So tonight we're going to get introduced to one of these clans and their traits.
But
was it just early or was it just not good?
It was a little of both.
World premiere.
A little of both. There were some cool parts and some. It just felt kind of generic, and I didn't really feel a need to play it again when I was done.
Skyline.
Got it.
A striking garment, perfectly fit. A chance encounter.
Sucks that if the game sucks, like it looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love it when they do the masquerade shit. I love it when they do it right. So slick.
I mean, this looks
An encouraging
good.
voice in a time of
Did it
need.
look this good when you played it? Go.
I mean, it was pretty. It was definitely pretty, but
graphically, I
like
guess
the
is
more
what I'm saying.
more you played it, the more like you'd see the little janky elements essentially.
Deadly poise that knows no equal.
I also played it a while ago.
Yeah.
A humbled foe begging.
Was it just like an open beta weekend or early access or
Something like that.
one of those?
I think it was a beta of some kind.
We kill for it. We are.
So I guess what I'm saying is, drop this fucking game and finish Bloodlines 2, you fuckers! Just do it! Just do it!
Bloodline 2 doesn't even have a home right now, as far as
I
we
know, I know.
Which is really
After a
sad.
successful
Yeah.
alpha period of testing and improving the game, developers at Shark Mob are now ready for the next step. Early access on Steam begins September 7th. Catch all the details and sign up now at bloodhunt.com. All right, up next, we all love a good amusement park, and we've missed them this past year. Well, now it's time to give you the
There you go,
world
Dan.
premiere announcement of Park
Okay.
Beyond, a brand new take on theme park management simulations.
All right.
From Bandai Namco
I'll let you
and
do it. Take
Limbic
it away.
Entertainment.
Do the world
Coming in
premiere thing, Dan.
2022 to PC and
Okay.
next-gen consoles.
Oh.
World premiere.
Wow, that was fucking good,
Okay,
dude.
all right. Dan, you've been replaced. Or Zeke, you've been replaced.
So,
Dan is now
You
the
tried
official.
that with DJ Knight and it didn't stick, so shut up.
It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think?
Oh, you got an applause. You triggered an applause, please, in my chat, Dan. Very nice.
Nice.
They haven't made most of these rides since the 80s for some reason.
The reason is that nobody wants to ride them anymore. But it's okay. I think we just need a little help.
That was a quick turn.
Oh, yes. Very impressive. Oh, the engineering is going to cost an arm and a leg. You remind me of the Visioneer I used to be. This roller coaster, I can feel the magic of it already.
Vertical drops with enough G's to make you giddy? Thrilling bursts of speed? Is this even possible?
Does it matter?
There's a lot of story for a park builder.
Impossibilitation!
Huh.
The rides look really cool if that's how they really are.
Our success.
Planet Coaster's based a lot in reality, like realistic building. This looks like bonkers.
They're just going crazy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's on Fantasy Island, there's no safety protocol. There's no OSHA at all. Build however you want.
That's a cool idea. I think that's a really cool idea. That's fun.
First announced last year at the PlayStation Future of Gaming event, Jet, The Far Shore, comes from Super Brothers and Pine Scented, an interstellar space adventure
really cool.
where you explore a mysterious planet in the hopes of carving out a future for a civilization on the brink of extinction. It's a little close to home. Today, we've got an exclusive new look and a release date. Jet is coming to PS5, PS4, and Epic Games Store on October 5th.
Oh, this is that one where they flew over the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elmi Foxton. One world shot any funds. Lies less than you.
Yamist and Fars. Zion Vaswa.
Doizen Kashishin Aishavikava. Ed Loma Moshten Ben.
It looks so weird. I'm totally here for it.
So, I mean, maybe this is just because I'm American, but is this like a Sims language they're speaking?
I would think it's like Sims.
Zeke, that's German. Come on, man.
Damn it.
Zeke's trying to
sorry.
distance
To all our
himself.
viewers out there, I'm sorry.
He's trying to distance
Uncultured.
himself from this as much as possible from last week's incident. That's not German, right? Wink.
I didn't realize this was that kind of show.
You know, I've been wondering if JP has been like just coming up with a way to just like get me off the show, like by inviting people on more regularly. And I think he was like, you know what? I don't even need to hatch a plan. I'll just let Zeke fucking bury himself.
Oh man.
We need to get like a little animated shovel that drops dirt, and every time Zeke says something, it comes out and drops some dirt on his head.
Oh man.
Right now, it's time for an important development update from Guerrilla about their highly anticipated PlayStation game.
Oh, this just came out on
Horizon
Twitter.
Forbidden West.
If this is what was on Twitter.
I was hoping to see a gorilla at a computer. I was for a second.
Hi everyone. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. My name is Matthijs de Jonge, game
Delaying the
director
game to
on Horizon
2023.
Forbidden West. I'm here today
Guys,
to share
barely
some
even
exciting
Guerrilla-like.
news on our upcoming sequel. It's been a
Like
few
it.
months since we at Guerrilla were able to share our first gameplay experience as part of PlayStation State of Play, giving you a glimpse of where Aloy's journey will take her next, and showcasing exciting new elements like swimming, free
that game
climbing,
is so gorgeous.
expanded melee combat, and more.
Oh, pretty.
At that time, Horizon Forbidden West had just passed a major milestone, and we had entered the final stage of development. On track, but a bit uncertain if we would be able to polish the game to the level of quality that we strive for. It's no surprise that our teams were hugely impacted by the global pandemic. And we've been adjusting to new workflows and other challenges while keeping our team safe and prioritizing a healthy work-life balance. But today we can finally confirm that our long-awaited sequel will come to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on the 18th of February 2022.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, for
And
sure.
look for pre-orders to start next week on the 2nd of September. We're so grateful to you, our amazing fans.
Early
for
next
your
year is
unwavering
getting
support.
stacked.
We know
Yeah,
how much
it
you're
is.
looking forward to reuniting
Jan
with
Feb
Aloy
will
and
be
her
good
friends,
time.
continuing her story and
It's
exploring
not
a
a
new
surprise
and
that
dangerous
this
world.
isn't coming out
Your
on
passion,
PC like at
fan
the same
art,
time, guys.
cosplay,
Right? Like,
virtual
I'm talking to
photography
chat.
and videos
Yeah, not
have
at all.
meant the world to all of
Not
us.
at all.
Before we go, there's one more thing to share with you, and it's something our
It
community
took
has been
years
asking
for the
about
original
for
to
a
get
while
out
now.
on PC.
The patch for 60 FPS support for Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 5 is live right now. And you can
that,
find more
that was
information on
that's
our social
nice.
channels.
That's what was on
On
Twitter,
Twitter,
not the
and
release
on
date.
PlayStation. Thank you for all your support and enjoy the rest of the show.
I played through the
Amazon's
entire
New World
Horizon
is set to take
base
us to the
game
mystical land of Eternum on September 28th.
on PC, and it's gorgeous.
After a successful
60.
summer
Yeah,
of
awesome.
playtests. Now we've got a brand new look at this MMORPG as it heads towards its open beta on September 9th. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to connect your account to get the Twitch drop of the Verdant Trapper apparel skin.
Wait a
by
second.
watching
Is
15
it good?
minutes of this very show.
Oh,
and after the world premiere, check out
Open
my
beta
interview with
September
game
9th,
director
right?
Scott Lane. Take a look.
Wait, no. I thought this was out.
New world
No. It was coming out at the end of August, and then they bumped it back another month.
Oh,
so now it's
okay.
going to come out at the end of September.
Okay.
They don't tell. They're all true.
I heard if you get the collector's edition of this, they give you a 3090 as well. Because it's going to ruin your current one.
Indeed,
that's why.
A place of legend.
I think they fixed that.
There is power.
I hope.
Vast riches as well.
You can tell who doesn't have the sponsored stream.
But many who've sought to claim them have simply
I don't think any of us were sponsored.
I don't think any of them.
Yeah, I was supposed to be one of those faction leaders in the battle, and played the alpha and decided it wasn't really for me. Not at the state it was in at the time.
Same.
I hate it that like the hype around this has actually got me interested in like maybe I'll play it at the end of September. But
Dude, I will say this: a lot of people got sponsored to play it in the last like big Twitch push, Battle for New World.
Yeah.
Hashtag BFNN. But there were a lot of people playing that were not sponsored that said like they actually really enjoyed it, that it actually is making progress. So
yeah,
I still have some major hangups like the 50-on-50 battle and like these apparently are total mess and it has problems. It still has problems. Honestly, the looks of it, it could probably use another year of dev. But they already pushed it back essentially a year.
Right.
So,
I think there's just something that's kind of will always be fun when it's a new MMO launch. Like that only happens once, unless you're WoW.
Yep.
So it is an MMO.
I'm very interested to see
That was the
what that
GamesCom
game is going to be
trailer
like
for
a
New
month
World,
after release.
and joining me now
Yeah,
is the
I
game
agree.
director from New World, Scott Lane. Scott, how you doing?
Pre-recorded.
I'm great, Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. You guys had a very successful closed beta test this summer, right? Tell us about it.
Yeah, we were thrilled and humbled by how that went. You know, over 1 million people showed up to play, and there were 2 billion minutes watched on Twitch. And it was just so fun for the team to get to
want a
play
tour of that
alongside
shelf
everyone,
behind him.
watch those streamers, and we got so much good feedback. The team's even more focused on shipping a great game than they were before.
Now, the game is coming out September 28th, but before then, there will be a public beta for fans?
Yeah, we're opening it up to the public from September
One of my
9th
chat goes,
through the 12th.
spoiler, that
So
dude
if
is
you're not familiar
22.
with
Game
New World,
dev is
come
really
check it
stressful.
out. If you want information on how to participate, you can go to www.newworld.com.
Yeah, I just graduated
Before we
college
go, I wanna
last
ask you
year,
about,
and it's been a
post-launch
ride.
content. What do you have planned for players after September 28th?
Well, we are completely committed to making Eternum a living, breathing world that players will come back to again and again for years to come. So for us, launch is really the beginning. It's day one. We're going to continue to add features well beyond launch, and we're going to continue engaging with the players to help drive our goals and where we take the game. I can't get specific on what we're talking about, but I can give you some hints. Players have already been asking for more supernatural elements and more weapons. So we got a pretty cool way to combine those into a deliverable that they'll see shortly after launch. And then players have been asking for more group content and expeditions. So we're working toward that as well. And then, you know, with the holidays right around the corner, I'm pretty excited to see what that might look like on Eternum.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Scott.
Thanks, Jeff.
Earlier, we had some big Marvel game news, and today also marks the release of another Marvel game.
Yeah, I played
Marvel
5
is
minutes of
known
this.
for
That
memorable
sounds
characters
kind
and
of cool,
amazing
but at the same time, it's like
This
they basically
next
said
game
we
is
don't have a
something that is sure
roadmap
to
and we have
excite
no
fans
idea
around
what's
the
going to be
world.
on it.
Today
Yeah.
marks the release of
kinda like,
Marvel's
but we're gonna
first
do it.
open-world action RPG on mobile, an ambitious new game that allows players to customize their favorite superhero and experience a brand new action-packed story. Let's take a look at this exclusive launch trailer for Marvel Future Revolution, Available to download today.
JP, is this game good? I download it. I only played 10 minutes, so I can't really comment on it.
Yeah, I got through the
Two of
tutorial.
my personal
That's
favorite
all
things.
I did.
Marvel
premiere.
and mobile.
Yeah, it's right up your alley.
Right up my alley. This was basically made for me.
Yeah. That's about as far as I got right here. I saw this.
Have merged into one.
Whoa! Who are you? A friend from the neighborhood. Want to help me protect it?
No world is ending on my watch. You can't win.
This game, pay to win.
I don't know. I just came out today.
I'm on your knees.
I do have to admit, I have no plans on playing it, but I'm very interested to know like what the monetization is going to be like.
Yeah. I mean, it without a doubt, it will have a cash shop. So.
Welcome.
Oh yeah.
To Omega Flight.
Tales of Arise marks the 25th anniversary of the series, and the franchise enters a new era on September 10th. Here to celebrate Tales is Lindsay Sterling, performing a rearrangement of a classic Tales of Arise
Hey, what'd you think
song.
about Tales, Co? I know you did the demo.
I liked it.
Okay.
The only big thing is I really want them to put in a turn down combat voice system.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
I like everything else. Man, she is moving.
That's Lindsay Sterling's MO is this.
I was dancing and
yeah.
He's a level 80 bard.
KG Kirby from my chat said, it's like she's trying to make me horny for a violin. Almost working.
She's not only good at that, she's moving around so much while she does it.
Yeah. Oh,
Very
I mean, Lindsay Sterling is a talent, without a doubt.
My
if you've never
Lord.
seen her before, she's very good at what she does. Oh my god!
It's
that's
honestly,
big out.
it's the notes are so like perfect. It makes me like I was like,
it's probably pre-recorded.
I dare
right?
I ask if it's pre-recorded?
Yeah. It
I feel
probably
like it'd be
is.
cheating if it was pre-recorded. Like that? No.
It's probably.
Honestly, I'm more impressed that she hasn't gotten that haircut in that thing.
Okay.
That's
100%
actually
pre-recorded.
that's
Okay.
adding to the horsehair on the stick, 100%. This is a little bit more like environments than they've shown so far, I think. Did you milk the cows, Co?
Yes, I did. I even did some cooking.
Yep.
I like little cutscenes, and I like that they were voiced.
Yeah. I'm that's like my most excited.
No, and I wasn't
game.
saying I have absolutely no doubt that she does
Thank
this
you,
live.
Lindsay.
I'm
That
just
was so
saying
beautiful.
this particular
the Tales of
performance
Arise demo is
seems
out
like
right now. While Tales
there's
of Arise
no, like,
brings the Tales
it's
of
so
franchise
clean.
to a
Yeah.
new era on console, this isn't the only place where the franchise grows and evolves.
Yeah, I really liked how
That's right,
the
it's
people
time
actually
for a
looked
new
like
game
people.
announcement.
Like
Here's
I've
the new
seen Tales
of
games that were like
title
super
for
chibi in the past.
iOS
So that was
and
cool.
Android.
Combat was fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it was cool.
The Tales for mobile. This could be a battler or something, like an auto battler. A Tales gotcha. So when Tales of Arise doesn't sell that well, This is what's going to be what makes all the money.
You just got to get people hooked on the mobile game through the actual game. That's the whole point of the actual game. Tales of your wallet.
Tales of Credit Cardia.
Check out the Tales of Arise demo that is available right now.
Thanks, Geoff. Good pitch.
Notice they don't have the voices in the trailer for some reason.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Why does this feel so much less
Like
annoying?
they know.
What's going on?
We'll just all choose a move and then say it rapidly for like 30 seconds and recut the
Next
trailer.
up, we have two more awards
Like I'm
for
playing
you.
Xenogears.
Best Nintendo Switch game and Best PC game. The Nintendo Switch has become a daily
Guys, have they
companion
done
for
awards
many
before? I
people,
feel like
so
this is the
let's
first
see
time
which
we've seen
games
this,
might
you know?
bring us joy on long train rides
I've
next
never-
year.
Is there
an
These
is there an
are
echo
the
in here?
nominees.
I don't-
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope by Ubisoft. Just Dance 2022, also by Ubisoft. And the winner for Best Nintendo Switch Game 2021
Two
is
games.
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Congratulations.
I'm Davide Sogliani,
Okay.
creative director. of
While the other
Mario
guys are
plus
like,
Rabbids
cool, first
Sparks of
loser.
Hope.
Um,
On behalf of the entire team in
I guess.
Ubisoft, I wish to thank you for voting for us. We are deeply honored by your support and so excited to show you more about the game when the time will come.
That'd be a place where they voted, right?
Winning the prize
I don't know
of
where they
the
would
best
vote.
Nintendo Switch
I
game
don't
at
know.
GamesCom 2021
I think they voted in
means
the
a
wallets.
lot to everyone working on the project. And we cannot wait for you
They did a
to
tarot reading before
experience
this.
this cosmic adventure.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Gamescom, and see you soon.
And on PC, every game, from the biggest AAA productions to the tiniest one-man shows, is just one viral tweet away from becoming the next big hit. Nominated for Best PC Game 2021 are the up-and-coming strategy hit Age of Empires 4 by Relic Entertainment,
I don't think any of these
From
games have
Software's
actually.
Elden
What?
Ring.
That's.
Siberia,
Okay.
The World
I give up.
Before from
give up.
Microids and Koa Labs. And the winner of the Gamescom Award for Best PC Game 2021 is
What even is that last
The
one?
World Before. Congratulations to Koa
What?
Labs and
What is
Microids.
Wait, what is this?
Lucas.
Oh my god.
What even is this?
I just wanted to thank the
This shit's about to get canceled on Twitter.
Today.
We gotta understand.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Jeff!
On behalf of
Jeff!
all the team and
Explain this to me. What is this? What is this?
all amazing people.
Like games that we can't even play?
Like the best game possible.
That no one I know has played?
And of course, I want to have a thought for
It's real
Benoit
weird.
Socal and his family. Benoit was the creator of the Siberia series, and we miss him. We miss him a lot.
I mean,
well, I think that's it. Thank you again. And
fucking do a commercial for the game. I'm fine with that.
Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, Inan Zur here, and I'm so happy to be the composer for Say
Hey,
the World Before.
that's awesome.
That's cool.
I wanted to congratulate the visionaries, developers, and whoever contributed to this amazing game on the
Inan Zur is like one of the best
achievement.
things that happened to
And I
gaming
cannot wait
in a long
to
time.
share with
Yeah.
you what's
He is
to come.
the man.
Hi, this is Tiny DePass. I'm the founder and director of Universe Games, a not-for-profit based in Chicago, Illinois. Welcome to the rest of opening night of Gamescom Live.
It's absolutely crucial to make sure that the pathway into games is as accessible and supported and inclusive for members of underrepresented groups as it is for anyone else.
The idea of
Hey, it's DJ Knight.
seeing
We
someone,
know that guy.
DJ!
or someone who
That's
looks
awesome.
like you, someone who acts like you, someone who enjoys the same things that you do, that experience can sometimes be life-changing.
That bass.
I don't like his voice. I don't like the way he reads things on this show ever. I don't think we should ever have him back on again.
Team up and prepare.
Jumanji?
Is this a mobile Jumanji?
The curse returns.
Oh no, that's Steam.
Coming soon.
Switch. Weird. They're not done milking that yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Could he possibly
random.
have hired
Oh,
someone
here you
else
go.
to kill the guy instead?
And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still
Judgment.
hanging around Eugene Show? No,
Oh, no,
this
this
is
Dominant none of your tricks. Don't underestimate me.
Isn't this also called Judgment?
Yeah, it's Lost Judgment.
Yeah. When does this come out?
I can't wait for this game.
Is it?
I want to say like September or October or something, right? Isn't it pretty soon?
To see even more of Lost Judgment,
do great. I
watch
love Great John.
IGN's
He's great.
GamesCom
Late
show,
September.
where they will have a full 7-minute trailer debut of the game on their ONL post show. Now it's time for some news from
I want
globally
to, but you can't
celebrated
watch that.
electronic
It's
artist
spoilery.
Deadmau5.
Oh,
He's
they're
seen
so
all these
spoilery.
virtual concerts and said he wanted to do one better to create his
trailers?
own persistent spot in the metaverse, a living world that will
Yeah, dude,
evolve with his
they're like
fans.
Yakuza
It's
trailers.
called
It's just
Oberhassi, and it's
you're
coming
gonna see
to
characters
Core,
you're not supposed to
a
know about.
platform
You're
for
gonna see like it's
user-created
terrible.
multiplayer games and worlds this fall. Here's
What?
your first look.
Deadmau5 is making a metaverse? What? On Core?
This is your good friend Joel, professionally known as deadmau5. Yes, that is the correct way to pronounce it. Tell your friends. We're here to talk to you all about Oberhasli and Core and bringing game development.
I just called him Deadmau5.
Oberhasli is going to be just a really great place for Deadmau5 fans to come and hang out with their friends and cross-communicate and just have
He just called it Deadmau5.
various activities. We're going to offer interactive concert experiences. We've seen virtual concerts. We've been there. We've done that. There was no shelf life to it. So the future plans for Oberhasli are switching it up and keeping it
Shout out
cohesive
to
with
the
real
Fortnite.
world events.
No.
You know what's happening
We don't.
with
This
Deadmau5
is
on
not.
the tour,
We're not
the
supposed to be
music
having
and the
fun
releases
or
adding
jokes. Not
longevity
allowed.
to it,
Absolutely
be
not.
upgraded. It would be the gateway to the brain of Joel in the world of Core.
This truly
Think
is
about
him like
Core, of
cashing
course,
in on
is
the
people who are
Fortnite
passionate about
event
world building
stuff.
are building this huge gamut of
More power to
playable
him, I guess,
stuff,
but-
whether it's a racing game or a FPS, a battle royale. The variety was amazing. My first day in Core, I found this game called Mergelandia, and I did a 12-hour non-stop grind on it. It was just so addicting. If you like counting spaghetti, this game is like for you. I'm seeing a lot of variety on there, so if you're an avid gamer like myself, launch Core and just browse. I wouldn't be surprised if you got hooked on something within the first hour. It's great.
What's the PlayStation game that's like that? Dreams?
Yeah.
Is Core like Dreams? Is that what this?
I have no idea.
The 5 is pronounced as
Thanks,
S.
Joel.
Oh, so
and
it's
now here's the
Deadmau5.
next big thing coming to Fall Guys. With
think it's
Season 5 in full
Deadmau5.
swing, Disney and Fall Guys are teaming up again to bring the perfect guest to your jungle-themed shenanigans. Let's take a look.
Someone said Core is like Roblox, but Unreal. Okay.
Dude, I don't even know what Roblox is.
World premiere.
Roblox is ginormous.
Jungle Book. I had no idea. I've only just barely heard of Roblox. I had no idea until I watched like that. There was like a 25-minute thing that people were spreading around on YouTube video about Roblox.
Yeah, it's.
I watched that and I was like, Jesus, fucking what?
Stupid.
I know that Roblox apparently bought the thing that was going to compete with Discord.
Gilded,
so it's
yeah.
like that was a big thing.
Yep.
Now, one game that got a lot of attention in June
Fall
was
Guys got Disney?
replaced from Sad Cat Studios. The team is hard at work on the game,
Oh, is
but
that
did
what we
want to
just
give
talked
a
about?
quick little tease of their progress and news on
Fall
that
Guys got
incredible
Jungle
song in
Book.
the trailer from the Xbox Games Showcase in June.
Is this over at 4 or because they knocked it back an hour, is it over at 5?
It's over in 20 minutes. Oh, this is that game. I think.
Pixel art in this game is
yeah.
phenomenal.
Replaced, recoded, something like that. Replaced, yeah.
I'm so on board with this game.
I just want this song. Oh, great. I've got it.
Free to download? That's awesome.
Yeah, they just all go download.
I'm listening to that tonight. All right, it wouldn't be Gamescom without a hotly anticipated strategy game. And this year, Age of Empires 4 is in full force with an exclusive gameplay reveal for you. A new campaign and a new civilization showcase.
It's wild to me they didn't include this yesterday in the Xbox thing.
Check it out.
Because yesterday in the Xbox thing, they built an actual trebuchet, and that was it.
The pages of history are filled with moments
Empire
that
premiere.
determine an empire's fate. Every decision can be the difference between rising to power or being lost to history. How will you grow a small fort into a mighty empire?
How many people are watching? Really?
Gamescom? 87,000?
Huh. Seems kind of low.
Well, I mean, there's like...
How many are in the directory?
200 plus thousand. Yeah, I mean, 80,000 for... 87 for games, 80 for Asmongold, 60 for Rubius, who's, I think, a Spanish language.
Yeah.
Lyric has 42. So, I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of people watching overall.
Well, it's got 1 million total.
There you go.
Under special events. Okay, so that's not.
Oh, and it's also on YouTube as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Although not a lot of people on YouTube, if I'm looking at this right. Funnily enough.
Co-streaming it, you mean?
Yeah.
Earlier this year, Valheim, a brutal exploration and survival game for 1 to 10 players, took over Steam, and it sold over 7 million copies in just under 2 months and reached a peak concurrent of over 500,000 players, the 5th game to do so in Steam history. Well, tonight, Iron Gate and Coffee Stain are excited to announce Valheim's first content update, Hearth and Home, has a release date. This update focuses on base building and survival experience. Builders and cooks are going to have a field day. Here is the beautifully animated trailer.
Yeah, even I got into this game, and when they announced this, I was like, okay, what do they got? Oh, Hearth and Home. Oh, that is like the last thing I want an update for. Okay.
I built a hut in this.
My lady will be very happy. That's true. She loves the building. Like, we were a good team. She loved the base building and stuff, and I let her have at it, and I just went out and, like, killed things.
It's an anime now?
Okay.
Is there a dragon in the game that I just never saw? Kind of. Okay.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Well, I mean, this trailer's showing a lot of walking, so they kind of got the game.
There's one, and then there's like whelps, dragon whelps, I guess.
Mm-hmm. The pacing was a little slow at times. It kind of dragged on for a long time.
I see what you did there, Sam. And you're off the show. Okay. All right. Thanks for stopping by. All right.
Rude. That was the trailer?
Yep.
Oh,
nothing
coming
in game.
16th of September, though.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And I've got one more award to announce
That was a
tonight.
little
PlayStation
weird.
is also expecting
That's it?
to get a
That was all we got for
whole bunch of
Valheim?
awesome titles in the near future, so picking the best one turns out to be a real challenge. These are the 3 nominees for Best Sony PlayStation Game for 2021. Once again, the promising Elden Ring
this is
by
where Elden
From
Ring
Software.
wins.
The 17th installment
so.
in the Tales series.
It's not even
Tales of
PlayStation
Arise
exclusive,
from
but sure,
Namco
Tales of
Bandai.
Arise.
She's the only one voting,
Dark
so
Pictures,
whatever she
House
wants.
of Ashes
It's this
by
one.
Supermassive
There it is. There's our
Games.
winner right there.
And the winner
There it is.
for Best Sony PlayStation Game 2021, after all these nominations, is
I don't think any of those
Elden
games are
Ring.
PlayStation
Congratulations.
exclusive.
Okay, thank God.
Does this mean we get a new trailer?
この度はこのような素晴らしい賞をいただき、誠にありがとうございます。開発チーム一同大変光栄に思います。エルデンリングはここ十数年の我々の集大成としてこれまでの
We are
ことをしっかり
completely
と
blocking. I'm sorry.
また新作タイトルとして新鮮な体験をユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただけるよう開発を進めています。
Honestly, if you paused it before he started talking, I bet I could have filled in the gist without ever having heard it.
この度はどうもありがとうございました。
Oh! Heck, never mind. Thought we were getting a new thing.
Nope.
Oh.
That was debate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What's the name of this game? Like Crossfire, I think? Remedy, I think. This is Crossfire. This is the one Remedy's making the single player for it, which is also bizarre as fuck.
The hell is this? It's like Dead by Daylight?
Maybe.
Hello, Gamescom. And welcome to Opening Night Live.
Oh boy.
I'm Joachim Brodén from Sabaton, and today we'd like to show you our new song and video, Steel Commanders, that we did together with Wargaming and World of Tanks. And we cannot wait to play this song live, and hopefully we'll be able to play live again soon. So, until then, let's battle!
Good to see my cousins getting work.
This is definitely like DMCA, right?
Oh, completely.
Well, we'll have to delete the bots on this one, guys.
Is that like a metal bassist?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love it.
I'm into it. Wait.
Oh my God, they got runes on the tanks.
What the fuck?
What? That's it? No!
Is back on the road, and you can watch us live on Twitch. We're bringing all the
cellist, not a bassist. Excuse me. The metal cellist. Cellist.
What in the?
Go to
this is
twitch.tv/TeamFordzilla after opening night live for your chance
I don't know what's happening.
Win and go wild.
What?
No idea what that's all about.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Genshin Impact continues to deliver meaningful updates to fans. And now
Geoff is really exploring his options.
Aloy from
Aloy's in Genshin.
Set to join
yeah, that
the
was.
Whoa,
I didn't know this. First time hearing of it.
On September 1st, and on all platforms for version 2.2. Here's a first look at her in action.
World premiere.
Aloy here. If I have to share something, it'll be my bow. In the service of people who need the help.
Man, she is gonna make them so much money just trying to get her.
This is the one mobile game that I have not downloaded yet that quite literally everyone says to download because it's the best one.
Guys, I know. I'm kidding. I know she's free.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
That's pretty cool.
No, I figured she'd be free. That'd be very silly if it was just only
well,
like.
I mean, see, the
you had to gamble it.
Always is, dude. I mean,
yeah.
And that's not
that just means that she's
Genshin
bad.
Impact fans. We also have some breaking news to share with you about a special event planned this fall.
Then they pump her up and then sell her.
2021 Melodies of an Endless Journey to celebrate the game's 1
playing
year
the long
anniversary.
game.
Yeah.
Coming this October, here's a
Starts
sneak
free.
preview of the Flanders Symphony Orchestra
goes
in
by.
Belgium performing
Nobody cares that they make her pay because she sucks,
Impact
and they
players.
buff her in a patch.
Yep.
10,000 IQ. We're getting a symphony to play Genshin Impact. Is that?
Wow, these graphics, stellar.
Did you guys see that news story that came out about NVIDIA and how they actually made Jensen CG during a conference like 6 months ago and no one knew? It was like for 10 seconds or something during the conference, he was fully CG and no one realized it.
Mm-mm.
And then they came out and said, like, by the way, we made CG
earlier this year, and recently I
Entire
had a
room
chance to
was
go hands-on and play
This game
the
looks so good. I'm excited
Trust
for
me,
this
guys,
game.
it plays just as good as it looks. It reminds me of the fluidity of combat in the Batman Arkham games with the precision of a fighting game. This really does feel like a classic kung fu film with realistic raw combat.
Do we
You
have a
play a
date for
young
this yet?
kung fu student that has spent their life training for that day of reckoning after an assassination squad brutally murdered your entire family. Well, today I'm excited to share the news that Sifu has a release date.
Oh,
Here's
thanks,
a sneak
Geoff.
preview.
World
premiere.
premiere.
Badass.
Also, I saw someone in chat put STFU, and I was like, why are you telling us to shut? Oh, because it looks like that.
Yeah.
It looks like it's very close. STFU.
I love how you can see the main character getting older. Like, I wonder if he's like spends years looking for their killers.
Well, it's actually when you die, you get back up in age, I think is the mechanic.
No blood.
Oh, same day as Destiny.
Another February release.
Damn.
Oh my lord, dude. This is getting
We still have
getting
more
a
to
little,
show you, but right
little
now
stacked,
we're going to
yeah.
head
A little hot
back
in
to
here,
Germany
yeah.
to check in with Natasha. Take it away.
Thank you, Geoff. Once there was a time when gaming was a
You're gonna
niche
do
and
an award
gamers
with
were
one
only
game in
a
it.
tiny group of people without a lot of influence. But now we are millions. We are one of the biggest communities in the world, and thus we can help change the world. One way to do this is with the GamesCom Reforestation program, where we can plant a whole forest.
What?
From the creators of Plant Turismo, League of Legends, and Pinecraft. Released in 2020, Expansion Pack 2021, launch soon. GamesCom Forest. Not a game, but a game-changing project. Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Save a bee, plant a tree.
Well, I'll say this. Having been to Gamescom twice,
The
oxygen
Gamescom
is in very short
Forest.
supply there. That is.
And that's it for me tonight. I hope
What you're
you
breathing
had a
is-
blast
can't
and are
not be
excited
oxygen,
for
like
all
mostly.
the new games coming in the next month.
That was
Don't
a little
forget
weird.
to check out
Yeah, that
Gamescom
was-
now and our German live streams on Twitch and YouTube for even more games and talks.
I feel
and
bad for this host because she
Thank you
kind
very
of got
much.
like
I'll see you tomorrow.
all the bad
Back
bits.
to you, Geoff.
Thank you so
Straight
much,
so
Natasha.
far.
Now, back in June, we were joined by Hideo Kojima to announce Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5.
This is
Tonight,
the closer?
Mr. Kojima has prepared an in-depth video to
Dude,
give you a look at the gameplay
it's like his
and many of
BFF.
the new
Of course
features,
of course it's a
missions, and
closer.
more that you'll encounter when the game arrives on PlayStation 5 on September 24th. So please, sit back,
Oh, I heard a
relax,
rumor
and
from chat
enjoy an extended look
that
prepared
calling it
just
director's
for
cut was
opening
not
night
Kojima's
live
call.
At Death
Yeah, he was
Sony's call.
He was on
Director's Cut.
Twitter about that,
Okay.
where he said he like didn't agree with the naming or some shit.
Death Premiere Stranding.
We've all played this game to completion, right? Dan, did you finish Death Stranding?
I have not beaten the ending. No.
Okay.
I did, yeah. I actually completed it. I don't remember when or how though. I don't think I did it on stream. Did I?
I don't know. Still a really odd experience.
Oh wow!
Oh come on!
Little
Fuck you! Fuck you! Come on!
One of the new that would have saved so much time.
I was very confused why everyone got upset. But now I'm upset too. Fuck this shit.
The cargo catapult is a cannon-like device that can launch your cargo over long distances.
That's kind of fun.
What?
Enabling you to
That's
develop even
amazing.
more creative ways to deliver your cargo safely and more efficiently.
You should have more faith in yourself.
This is all upsetting to
He
me.
follow us.
Oh my god, they give you the traveling pants to carry shit for you!
Increased capabilities also.
Oh my god, everything I hated about the game they fixed after I played it!
Carrying more cargo, you can rely on BuddyBot to assist you.
BuddyBot, I love it.
Load up what you want to deliver and leave the cargo carrying to your buddy. You can relax and think about what you need for the next delivery.
He can carry you.
You just go, yeah, like that.
Those are like cheat codes. I like it.
Dude, this
really are.
would have made the game so much more enjoyable for me. The traveling was the fucking worst thing for me. It was so bad.
I just think it's kind of sad, but also hilarious that
The firing
I finished
range
this
has
game
been
almost
set up
a
in
year
the
ago,
basement
but it's
of the
still
facility.
pissing me off.
Practicing how to handle your weapons could level up your delivery skill set. You can also train and compete for the highest score.
Or 2 years ago, whenever this fucking game came out.
Yeah, they just made like what a 60-hour game. They made it 10 now. If you don't fall down.
Yeah, like it's actually kind of. I wonder what people that play for the first time are going to have the same experience in the sense of like. That game is about the agony of like travel in a lot of ways.
Yeah. As you progress through the game, you'll also be able to unlock new missions and weapons. The Maser Gun is one of the new weapons that will be introduced.
James.
It has a few different
Bruh.
functions. It can
Gameplay was the worst part of the game. Yes.
Enemies.
Nailed it. Good job.
Boss battles can now be revisited and fought as many times as you like via your private room.
Boss battles weren't great.
Fun to look at.
They were very pretty. Without question.
I didn't mind these.
Yeah, these were.
I like these.
Your scores will be shared in the all-new online ranking system, allowing you to compete with players from around the globe.
That is a cool way to display that.
new action-packed delivery missions have been added.
Is this the Metal Gear shit?
Action-packed delivery mission.
That's like saying super exciting escort missions. Fit well together.
What truth will Sam unfold in the mysterious facility?
I see how this is inspired by Metal Gear now. Very
Well, wait
stealth
till you
focused.
see this room.
No one will see me behind this.
Why did they
look at
bring
the moving
like,
pile of boxes.
Are the boxes like they're loot, right? That's how your like gear was stored, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they carried everything that you used.
Huh. New fun.
We've also added jump ramps, enabling you to jump over valleys and crevices with
ultra extreme.
You can even do tricks.
That's cool.
Press X to ultra extreme.
What? Oh. What even is this?
He was just really bored at this point.
That looks so ridiculous.
It really does.
There is a new racetrack. You can time attack with other Sam players from all around the world who are connected online in the rankings.
Racing?
Now, come on, this is horse shit. This is not the have them race on rocks that you cannot possibly get over on a bike or a car. With little rocks everywhere in your path.
And your car gets stuck.
Yes! That's how the racing should go in this game.
That kind of racing looks actually a lot more interesting than like that slower than normal thing that we just saw. Like,
yeah.
It'd have to be kind of cool if you had to race over the rocks and stuff.
What? Oh, God.
Oh, they're in the upside down.
Oh, yeah, it's Death Stranding, guys. I've played this game before. All that other stuff made too much sense, so I didn't know what it was, but this is Death Stranding.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had a fear of whales.
Little Subnautica now.
Yeah. Strange.
I will say, I especially after as much as they pushed it as Kojima's vision, I can see why he'd be pretty furious with that naming.
Opening night live, but there is much more Gamescom to go and more reveals tomorrow and Friday. Gamescom is not over just yet. And I will see you again this December when the Game Awards returns live around the world for our biggest celebration yet.
What is like the next event?
Biggest and most powerful
tomorrow?
Of entertainment.
Is there more like stuff to watch?
There's a indie thing tomorrow. There's another future game showcase at 4 Eastern
Disney
tomorrow.
Plus's
I think I'm
upcoming
watching.
Halloween special, Muppets Haunted Mansion. I can't believe this is happening. That's a sneak preview of me. I got to film this earlier this year. Can't believe it. Video games are taking me everywhere.
Jeff's just using his platform to push himself into things that he's loved.
Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you again
more power
soon.
to him.
See ya.
Nothing wrong with that. I was gonna say nothing wrong with that. Go crazy.
All right, that's Gamescom.
That's Gamescom.
Opening night live.
I actually need to depart. It's been a pleasure, gentlemen.
We'll see you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
And it's been awesome. You guys are going to probably be on for a while and do discussion stuff?
I got to go here in at least 10 minutes. I got a sponsored thing to do. But yeah, we'll talk for a little bit. You want me to stay live on your channel?
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. Thanks for watching. I'm getting out of here. Have a good one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, it's about what I expected in terms of the things shown. The rewards, or the awards, not rewards, continue to be a little bit strange.
What is there, like, why don't they just do a commercial? Of the
Yeah,
game
it really just seems like a commercial. You're 100% right. We should have, when we had Geoff on the show, we should have asked him about, like, is that just
now, hold on
there
a
to,
second.
like, pay or what?
Do you think it's so they can legally say this game is award winning?
I don't.
I'm serious.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Apparently, that Halo limited edition Xbox is already sold out and also already on eBay. So that's funny.
Yep. Yeah. Saw that coming.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
The what? I missed it. The what?
The Halo Xbox that they announced. Okay. Yeah. It was sold out very quickly. It makes sense. What was the best in show for you guys? I kind of feel like I need to look at a list to remember everything that was shown.
I need to. Getting older, it's hard to remember what happened like 5-10 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly. Does anything spring to mind in terms of Dan? For me, for you, the that park beyond whatever probably looks kind of cool.
Yeah, the park builder.
Yeah,
that looked really cool. I want to see more of that. And also, Call of the Lamb looked really cool.
Yeah, that Devolver thing that looked all right. Saints Row was in there. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I put 3 things on my wish list from today. I put Midnight Fight Express.
Okay.
Which was the animal head, like looked like a beat 'em up, top down, like I compared it to like Hotline Miami, but with like better graphics and shit.
Sure. Yeah.
Midnight Fight Express. I put Cult of the Lamb on my wish list as well, because that, I mean, it might be a little too cutesy for me, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And then I put Replaced on my wish list for today.
Oh, Replaced is the Xbox thing, or formerly the thing that was at the Xbox event at E3 that put out the track for today.
Yeah, the pixely thing. The Void track, whatever. Yeah. Yep, those are the things that I saw that I was pretty hyped about, pretty excited about.
Yeah. Dan, have you rejogged your memory? Anything that you're super stoked for?
The Saints Row remake I really like Saints Row. I thought 4 was pretty mediocre. 3 was great. And if they can find the magic from 3 and 2 and 1 and reignite that, I'm all for it. But I'm a little nervous that they didn't show like really any gameplay or anything. So it's hard to be a little real excited for it. But
yeah,
I hope it's one of my biggest. I hope it's going to be good ones.
Right. We didn't see that much gameplay for really anything shown today. It was mostly just a lot of like cutscenes or CGI, title drops or CGI. Yeah. But that kind of makes sense with, I think, where COVID has put a lot of game developers in terms of where they're at in the stage. But yeah, trying to think that Korean game still confounds me. The like very pretty looking MMO where it's just a bunch of like chibi kids running around. It's just bizarre. Yeah. It was just a strange one. I don't know about that one. A little weird.
I dug the. I mean, I don't know what, like, I don't know if I've been living under a rock or whatever, but I like that music, and I guess that's K-pop. What it is now.
Are you a K-pop? I remember fan? Like you got to take.
Well, no, I remember like being exposed to it not too long ago, and it was like girl groups and boy groups and stuff like that. Like it was choreographed dance groups. A lot of the stuff that I saw.
Correct.
But this was different than I remember. So
yeah. Trying to think if there's anything. Chat. What about you guys? Anything that chat was like super into? Death Stranding stuff, obviously freshest in mind. Yeah. Looks like Death Stranding. A lot of people saying the Cult of the Lamb. The Marvel XCOM thing, Midnight Suns, yeah.
Age of Empires 4 looked good too. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Now, the Midnight Suns thing, is that mobile?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of a different thing. Okay.
Yeah, there's a Marvel mobile game that came out today called Marvel Future Revolutions, and then there's the Firaxis thing that was announced today called Midnight Suns.
And that's like, I'm guessing on Steam and stuff, or is that exclusive? I can look it up.
Yeah, I would say look it up. Just so everyone, full disclosure, I'm heavily NDA'd on that, but we're also doing an MCU crew because we're actually sponsored for the next couple of months for that game. But I don't want to say the wrong thing and get in trouble. So I would say look it up. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Chat's saying it's on Steam. So there you go.
There it is. Marvel's Midnight Suns. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And I think they had like a little bit of they had their trailer for it. We're going to be watching that here in about 20 minutes on the channel. So, and kind of going over it, but, yeah, chat. Most of the names, at least that I saw in my chat was Cult of the Lamb. And then that, what was that John Wick looking game? The 1-man game. Do you remember the name of that?
Sifu?
No,
nope.
Sifu looks good, but there was also a 1-man, like Hotline Miami style looking Midnight Fight Express.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's the one I was.
Yeah, that you were talking about. Yeah, yeah, that looked really good as well. Cool. I think that's that. Sorry, I was reading chat to see if there's anything we missed. And of course, Manhole. Manhole was definitely the star of the show.
Yeah,
star of the show for that Teenage Mutant.
Where all the leaks came from today.
It really was. It really was. Also, Halo got its launch date December 8th. They are really putting that out holiday season this year. But once again, they didn't mention it. I will mention it. It is not launching with Forge and or co-op. So really, what the fuck's the point, right? Like, just wait to play the campaign. It's a little weird that that's the case, but cool.
Yeah.
What's that? We're gonna mention something else?
No, someone said like I liked Nobody Saves the World. I don't remember saying anything. I liked it, but like it was worth. Like I looked it up on Steam again, and it looks very interesting. So it's from the makers of Guacamelee, and I think it definitely deserves another look. I'm gonna wait to see what what comes of it.
Yeah. Oh, and also the Horizon Forbidden West got a launch date of February something or other. A lot of games are getting February launch dates for 2022. So it'll be a busy couple of the first months. I think Elden Ring kicks that off at the end of January on like what 22nd, 28th, something like that.
All delays this year are going to push into the beginning of next year.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. Anyways, we are a little bit over. Let's do some shout outs and call it an old drop frames. I think we are, at least I am. I can't, it might already be deleted on both of y'all's channel, but I think there's no way that was DMCA safe. There's a fucking, there's a goddamn Metallica song. Right? They literally invented DMCA.
Yes.
I don't think I'm going to leave that up on my stream, but we'll see what happens. We'll definitely have a YouTube VOD up of it anyways. Let's do some shout outs here. Zeke, why don't you start us off? Where can people check you out? What do you got going on?
Will do. Well, thank you everybody for watching. A big thank you again to DansGaming for joining us. It's always fun to hang out with you, my friend. Also, thank you to Co and JP for being my co-hosts. Doing this drop frame thing every week. I will not be streaming after this because I'm going to take the rest of the day off because I want to. But I will be continuing Psychonauts tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, and we'll be playing it until it's done, I guess. So if you want to check out the Psychonauts action, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. And I don't know, man. If we finish it, I don't know if we'll finish it, but by Friday, but either Friday or Saturday. I don't know how long the game is. I don't want to say anything because I take too long to play games anyways. But No More Heroes 3 is in the batter's box.
Nice.
Like waiting to get played. So that's what's coming up for me shortly on my stream. So yep, that's what I got. If you want to follow me, Ezekiel_II, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Thank you.
I've heard good things about No More Heroes, by the way. So hopefully you enjoy it as well, and we get to hear about it next week. Dan, what do you got going on? Where can people check you out?
I am DansGaming, variety streamer. Thank you guys for having me on the show today. I love coming on Drop Frames, hanging out with you guys. It's lots of fun every time I've been here. I'm currently playing Graveyard Keeper just because there's not a lot of games coming out that I'm interested in, so I'm replaying Graveyard Keeper just because. I think I'll check out the Riders Republic beta just to see how it is if we're allowed to stream it because it looked kind of cool.
Nice.
I like those kind of games. Thanks for having me on the show, and I hope to come back again sometime. Thank you, guys.
Awesome stuff. Co, go ahead and do some shout outs. All right. Thank you for that. Appreciate it, Co. Thanks for being here.
I debated whether to put to start saying something, but I think the silence was funnier.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's much better. Good job, everyone. What do I have going on? We'll do JPNN later today. We're doing a sponsored MCU crew here in about 15 minutes with that Bronze Girl and Jesse Cox. We're going to be jumping into the Midnight Suns stuff and look at everything that they announced today, as well as maybe some stuff that is not yet announced. I don't necessarily know 100%, but we're going to be checking it out here in about 15 minutes on my channel. And then tomorrow, I think the plan is to continue Psychonauts. I'm kind of in Zeke's camp. That game's like 15 to 20 hours, so I'm having commitment issues, which is both funny for me and also funny because the game maybe touches on that at certain points. But we'll see. I also want to check out, for some reason, Ace Combat 7, so we might try to get a playthrough of that. But pretty much on kind of autopilot now until Tales of Arise in early September, which I think is my next big, eagerly anticipated game. So that's what I got going on. We're going to call it a Drop Frames and get out of here. We'll be back next week, every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. If you missed this, you can check out the VOD on youtube.com/itmeJP, because I think we are going to delete it from fear of DMCA, or you can grab the audio version on iTunes, Spotify, Google Music, wherever podcasts are available. Thank you both to you guys for joining us, and that's Gamescom. It's over. We went to Germany and came back. We're good. It was great.
It was the worst.
Nice.
Good job, Dan.
You're such a little brat.
Oh,
that's also good. Very good. Very good. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.